Not one word to me about the thing either.
Do what?
He said he ain't said not one word about it either.
Who?
Nurse about the
Oh
song.
no, not yet. I know YouTube be trying to hit us with the copyright strike, but no one ever replied to it. So whatever.
It is what it is, man. You ready?
Let's do it.
What? I mean, it's been turning on with her. Your girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't go close to her. If you with your girl, let me hear you say what?
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 2, season 5,
Five.
episode 22 of the Read Talk and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. How you doing tonight, man?
Bruh, pretty good, man. Just long day of work off. Had an amazing show about 6 o'clock with dude named Chris Myers down at Zulu Archery and Outdoors down in Albuquerque, New Mexico, man. And man had a great show, man, talking about guided hunts. He also does a survival training course. He got a beginner's class, intermediate, and advanced, where he basically take you out in the bush. And if you're in the advanced, you ain't got no modern technology, nothing. You just out there surviving and
Hmm.
see if you can get back.
That's wild, man. That's wild. I
Hey,
know
but
I label. Or what you
I was
say?
able to, but check it out. I asked him, I said, "Hey, could you make it a naked and afraid?" He was like, "Nah, I couldn't do that." So I was like, "If this dude is survivalist and he don't believe he can make it," I'm like, "Oh, I don't think I could either."
Yeah, I mean because when you take away the clothing aspect of it, I think that just adds a whole nother. When at night when it's cold, when you ain't got no clothes on, it's real cold.
Real cold.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you laying on, you actually really laying on and stuff like that too. So I can see why the naked and the first thing he'd be like, oh no, I'm not down with
Man,
that.
hey,
But
I don't think our bodies is made for that anymore. I mean, maybe back in the gap when that's what we was when we had limited clothes, what we were doing, but now we too accustomed.
yeah, facts. I mean, you go from sleeping on your, you know, uh Tempur-Pedic mattress to everything you lay on is hard. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna be ass naked out in the wild. Exactly, man. How you get out there and get naked? What happened to what happened to your
Weapon
clothes?
your clothes, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. What actually happened for you to get there, man? But the episode label, episode 22, really episode 21.5, a little pre-tack, legitimate live. I don't know. I know we may go live a couple times, from the top of the mountain and stuff like that or whatever. But I don't know how if we'll get a legitimate show in. So tonight is the night. I know it's a little different, a little off. So everybody might not get on. Y'all might have to catch this one on Spotify or come back and watch it later. Uh, but we're here. He said be eating apples and talking to snakes.
That's it. We doing
Yeah,
something.
I just don't think our bodies are accustomed to even really being outside of them.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I mean, just think about it. It didn't. Maybe it is a little bit more hot now than it was. 20, 30 degrees. In a summer, give or take, than it was back when
Back
people
in the
was
gap.
walking around with loincloths on.
Man,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
bet it was hotter back then.
You think hotter back then?
I bet it was hotter back then.
Yeah, it's hotter back then. Either way, regardless of it, go outside now with no clothes on. See what that sun eat your ass up. I mean, immediately as soon as you walk out there.
Bro, toe up. Toe up.
So yeah, our bodies are definitely. Once upon a time, we were able to do things. I mean, once upon a time, we was able to walk around barefoot.
I still can. My feet is
I can't.
like bricks,
I
cardboard,
mean,
baby.
it look like I'm walking on nails.
You only do it when you walk through the sticker bugs.
Bro, that's
You know
everything.
that didn't help.
Bro, I'm walking. I can't walk. I cannot walk outside barefoot. I can't. It's just
I
something
can't
that won't.
walk across rocks and all hot pavement. My feet is rough.
Mm, mm. Hey, I'm gonna leave that one alone, man. I'm gonna leave that one alone. He said I look like I've been walking barefoot. Hey, one big thing that I wanted to talk about tonight. He said you can walk in them bare feet. I wish I could. I wish I could, but I can't, man. But a big reason I wanted to get on here tonight and talk about one thing is a video from 17 weeks ago has resurfaced. All right, really one of the first reels that we kind of put out in this new reel era that we in right now. As far as posting, reels of us chopping up the live. My wife over here talking stuff on the side. If y'all can't hear it, but anyway, as far as us chopping stuff up on the live, no, we didn't create reels. But as far as us chopping our own live up, it's one of the first ones we posted.
I think it was the first one, wasn't it?
It might have been. It was one of the first, but it got like a little bit over 2,000 views. You know what I'm saying? A couple comments here and there, and it went on about its way, like everything does.
It made it cycle.
Yeah. Well, all of a sudden, I started seeing, like probably a week ago, I started seeing, such and such follow the page because of your reel. And I wasn't thinking it was that real, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I wasn't really thinking it was that real. And then I got a comment notification. And somebody was like, y'all really showing y'all's age. So I'm like, what are they talking about? So I clicked on it, and it's all the way back from that video. And so then I get another comment, Michael Jordan was this and this and that, or whatever. And so that's whenever I called you, and I'm like, hey, man.
What's going on? Because like I saw him coming through, but I'm like, I never really check. I'm like, I'll be at work. I'm like, I'll check it later on. Then of course I forget. And then you called me like, hey, bro, what's going on? And this was like 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, bro, maybe it just is hit another cycle. And then it hadn't stopped since.
It hasn't stopped since, man. And the comments are crazy, right? So first of all, the reel is just me going down through, and Trey going down through, naming players that us as trash basketball fans acted like we love them the most. And when the next best thing came along, that's who we went with. All right? And I was just stating that if the Jordan brand and the shoes were not hot today, then everybody wouldn't still hold Jordan at that number one spot so heavily and so strong.
Facts.
Because you see it in every aspect of it. I mean, even going back to our conversation about football, when the kids, you walking down the football sideline right now, somebody make a good catch, they're not saying, oh, he mossed him. They saying,
he got
Odell. Jay Jettas. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying Randy Moss. In basketball, I don't remember a time when people walked in school when you walked up to shoot your shot, or shoot your paper in the trash can. I don't remember nobody saying Jordan. I remember everybody saying what?
Kobe.
So that is, hey, y'all, I wish I had a second camera angle over there. Brooke said Kobe before I did. But everybody was saying Kobe. But the Jordan shoes have carried on. So now you can have a 13 or 14-year-old person being like, Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Because his pops wore J's, his brother wore J's, his uncle wore J's. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wears J's. I don't have to see no game. If I'm 13 or 14, I don't need to see Michael Jordan game film. If everybody is still walking around in his shoes, he had to be the best.
Exactly.
And that's all I'm saying. The Jordan brand is carrying on his basketball legacy more than his basketball legacy is carrying on the Jordan brand.
Facts.
When he was hooping, yeah, everybody wanted to wear the J's to try to be like Mike. Well, now you trying to be an old ass man out on the golf course somewhere? You see what I'm saying? He's no longer carrying the shoes. The shoes are carrying him. And that's my whole basis of that video clip. When Shaq, and another one of the comments said, those guys, the guys that we named in the videos, we named like Shaq, Wilt. Go on and play that thing. We got it like that.
We got it like that.
Go ahead, man. But if Jordan didn't have,
what's that?
But if Jordan didn't have the shoes,
Oh,
Just play the audio. They don't need to see it. Go watch the reel if you want. But if Jordan didn't have the shoe, he wouldn't be cemented like that. But the thing is, it's not even like all of them.
hold on.
Everybody don't get that respect.
Right.
Everybody don't get that respect. But nobody giving Kareem that respect like that until LeBron got close to the record. Then all of a sudden everybody wants to say, yeah, well, I've been saying Kareem was the best, really. But no.
Bro,
Y'all didn't love Kareem like that. Y'all didn't love Dr. J like that.
they didn't love Wilt Chamberlain. Like Wilt Chamberlain gets left out a whole lot of
They
conversation.
didn't love y'all didn't love Shaq like that. Y'all gave Dwight Howard Superman. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't love Shaq like that. Let's be real. Everybody don't get that buzz. But if Jordan didn't, that's what he said. Y'all gave Dwight Howard Superman. If I've been getting on these rants, I don't even know where it be coming from. It just be coming, man. But for real though, Shaq was the most dominant big man ever. Most dominant big man ever. And we let somebody else come in and take his whole persona.
Bro, he even had a tattooed on him, bro. Like
Yeah,
he had a movie called Steel. He had a whole movie
bro.
called Steel based on being the Man of Steel.
Exactly. Bro, Superman emblems on everything. You remember Shaq being on not Pimp My Ride, but West Coast Customs. You remember Shaq MTV Cribs. He had the Superman bedspread.
On
Everything had the Superman.
Orange County Choppers.
Yeah, everything had the Superman emblem on it. He was Superman. And we let somebody come in and take that. Every single time. And so that's what I'm saying. The Jordan shoes have him cemented on a whole nother level. The Jordan brand has him cemented on a whole entire other level when it comes to the GOAT conversation. That's why people are so hard pressed to remove, to pass that torch. Because we see Jordan, that's another thing I was saying. We see Jordan on a daily basis now. Everybody hates when I say that. Everybody hates when I make the argument or whatever. Are we seeing guys go 6-0 in the championship? No, we're not. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is we see the level of athleticism that Jordan was at. We see that every day now.
Yep.
The crossovers, the layups, we see that every day now.
The fadeaway.
The fade, we see it all. It's nothing that Jordan was doing back then was impossible or is impossible for these guys today to create.
Yeah, I even saw a clip where somebody took like old, like the winners of like past dunk contests and put it up against people who didn't even win the dunk contest. There's guys that got like second, third, fourth place. You know what I'm saying? And those guys that was getting second, third, fourth place would have won the dunk contest back in the day, even the one that Jordan won.
Yeah, exactly.
Because let's be real, the dunk that Jordan won, he jumped from the free throw line. Now cats in high school jumping from the free throw line.
Exactly. Jumping from the free throw line is an afterthought now. Like even jumping from the free throw line was still a cool thing, even when we was coming through high school and stuff like that. I was trying to jump from the free throw line. Okay, yeah, it was still. But today, like you said, everybody can do it. It's not an incredible feat. You see now, almost in every dunk contest, somebody trying to come out there and bring out the 12-foot goal.
Yep.
Because they all can dunk it on 10. They all can do pretty much any dunk they want to do on 10. So they bring out the 12. Blowing a, you know what I'm saying? Blowing a cup. It's all been done. We're not seeing, or Jordan's moves aren't still changing the game.
No. I mean, what it all boils down to is, and I think it's hard to try to convey this over, like, you know what I'm saying, right in the comment section. But what it is kids today, I would say the majority of people today wearing Jordans aren't wearing Jordans because Michael Jordan was good. They're wearing They're wearing the Jordans because it's a fashion statement now. Half the kids that's wearing it don't even know who Michael Jordan is. They know Jordan, the Jordan brand. That's it. And then they're wearing the shoes. Of course, then you got to go do your research and look. But you didn't buy the shoes based on he was good. It's based on the way the shoe looked, the style, and everything. Go watch the movie Air, and that will explain why people wearing Jordans today.
Exactly. as far as and no one has done no one has done for the game of basketball what Michael Jordan did for the game of basketball, and I understand that. That's another big reason why it's hard to move him off his pedestal because of what he did for the game. All right, he literally made the whole world want to be like Mike, which in turn made the whole world want to play basketball.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole nother notch that nobody else can grab. No matter what LeBron does, no matter what KD does, no matter what Kobe did, they can't do for the game of basketball what Jordan did for it. You know what I'm saying? And you not being able to be like Bron, that's a whole nother podcast.
Right.
But everybody wanted to be like Mike. Well, today we see, like I said, we see Mike on a daily basis. Michael Jordan is walking around at your high school, at whoever high school, wherever you live. Michael Jordan is there. They can do his moves with ease. So that's what I'm saying when I say that. A lot of old heads get pissed when I say that because they think Michael Jordan is God. Let's just put it like that. If you was a teenager or already grown and you got to witness the Michael Jordan era, you hold Michael Jordan to a godlike level.
Yep.
Anybody I never came around that was around back then and all that stuff, they hold Michael Jordan to a godlike level. And I get it. But we see that shit on a daily basis in 2023. Bro, turn on YouTube right now.
Exactly. And go to Ball is Life and you're going to see it. Bro, it's like that with anything, though. Just like, look at like the rap game. You look at the rap game and you have old heads like, oh man, Big Daddy Kane was that dude. These young cats can't hold a flame to Big Daddy Kane. And then you go listen to some Big Daddy Kane stuff and you're like, bro, this is whack. Like, Kendrick would out rap Big Daddy Kane, but they put Big Daddy Kane at one of the pinnacles at the top. You know, I mean, it'd be, you know, you ask most guys, they'll say Biggie, Tupac, or Tupac Biggie, they interchangeable, and then they'll throw a Big Daddy Kane or Rakim. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no. Yeah, they're good for their time. And but we see that rapping style every day now. Like guys are out rapping those guys. The game has changed. Just because you was good back then, you can't say, well, he was a trailblazer, so he's always gonna be at the top. No, because you get surpassed.
Exactly. And
that's how it's supposed to go.
And we talk about how emotional everybody is, right? Like we're emotional beings as humans. And that's where a lot of this comes from. Because when you tie a player or you tie an era to a part of your life or something like that, no, it's hard to let that shit go. Just like the Cowboys. When the Cowboys was winning championship, most of our parents was having us.
Yep.
They was at the peak. They was at the time of their life. Their favorite team was winning. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're from Texas or around this area, for sure. Their favorite team was winning. Everything was good. Life was simple back then. It was just a good time. So they can't let that shit go. They can't let that shit go. The Cowboys got to come back because if the Cowboys start winning again,
it's going to take me back way in the time.
Life was simple. You know what I'm saying? And I think, he said, what do y'all think about Rodman getting his girlfriend's face tattoo on his face at this point? It's like, I don't think nothing about it, honestly.
I don't know nothing. Hey, man, he a grown man. He a grown-ass man. Do what you want to do, player. That do not affect me.
Exactly. I mean, people are doing worse. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Yeah, but I don't think about it at all. To keep the Cowboys. Hey man, I'm just being real. And John, that's a perfect example right there. That dude, Johnny Murphy. How old? He's like 22, 20, or not even 22, like 19.
19.
How are you a Cowboy fan? How are you a Cowboy fan? You was born in like 03. 07.
He could be a fan because you don't. Most people don't pick their fan based on how good their team is. They pick their fan based on the demographic of where they live at or the geographic of where they live at.
No, they pick it on no. His parents or somebody in his family is a Cowboys fan, and that's why he's a Cowboys fan.
Well, you get brought up. If you young, growing, you do. If you get brought up in it, you only make the shift early.
He said you don't get brought up in it. I know you don't. That shit has no effect on a person. What your
No,
family
no,
loves
no, 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 no.
has
I'm
no
not.
effect
No,
on a
I'm
person.
not. No, it do.
It shouldn't.
It
You
does.
should be able to
though.
look out there and say, "Man, these motherfuckers ain't
No,
winning."
no. That's no,
I
no.
don't
That's
want to root for this.
no. That's a small percent because think even in your everyday life. Don't even take out sports. If you grow up in a household that eats shitty, it is probably a 95% chance you're gonna eat shitty.
Yeah, but listen,
You-
I
but-
agree
but-
with you on that. But listen,
yeah.
okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
But once
like Kanye.
once you get older, and to make that decision, I this is bad for me. I'm not going to do this. You know what I'm saying? You come to a crossroads. Either you're gonna continue to do it or you're gonna make a change. A lot
I
of people,
hear what you're saying on that,
but
but there's not a comparison here.
it is a comparison.
No, it's not. You know why? No.
Why?
You know why? Because when you're a child, you can't buy your own food. So whatever your house is eating, that's what you're eating. Now, whenever you're a child and your family, let's just keep using the Cowboys because we already own it. You're a child and your family turning on that Cowboys game, you get to see 16 at least. This is the only games you see all year long is every Cowboy game. You get to see 16 other versions of football that you could choose to like.
Yeah.
It ain't got that. It's not forced upon you like food or something.
No. It's not forced upon you, but it's like anything else. If your dad was a fireman and you grow up around a firehouse.
But I'm not saying your dad was a quarterback for the Cowboys.
No. But it's the same thing.
No, hell no.
It is. It is.
It's nowhere near the same.
Yes, it is. If you grow up seeing something, it is a high percent chance that that's what you're going to do. No,
that's what I'm saying. If your dad's a firefighter, you grow up only knowing a dad firefighter. You don't really get to see. I mean, you might be able to go see. Okay, I'm glad you said that. Your dad's a firefighter. All right, my dad's an NFL quarterback, and every time your son come to my house, he like what my daddy do more than you. So he wants to grow up and be an NFL football player instead of a firefighter. That shit happens every day.
No, I'm not saying it don't happen.
I'm saying.
I'm not.
The food comparison was just bad.
No, it's not. I'm not talking. You talking in absolutes. You saying, oh, once you get to a point, you can make that decision. That's the minority. The minority of people grow up in a household and don't screw up. Most people, if you grow up in a house full of criminals, it is a high percent chance you will be a criminal. Because what you see is what you're brought up with.
Yes, I understand that, but you never got to see nobody living right.
No, you do see people living right every day.
You don't see people living right every day. You don't know what they doing. All you know is in your house. When y'all in your house, they talking about what they finna take. In your house, they talking about when you see them bringing back stuff they didn't pay for. That's what you see. You don't see what's going on in everybody else's house. Now, once you start branching out to your homeboys' houses, damn, they ain't stealing.
Yo, yes.
Oh, you got another homeboy there.
Yes, and you come to a crossroad.
But you get that way sooner when it comes to fandom in sports because you get to see the other shit quicker.
No, I can see other stuff, but if somebody who's an influencer in my life is doing something, somebody I look up to, I'm more likely to go that route because I want to be like that person.
I agree, and that's my basis on this right here. But what I'm saying, but the fandom, you can, if you are a 20-year-old person right now, and every single year, let's just say you start watching football when you 5 with your family, you can really understand it. All right, you can really understand winning and losing at 5. All right, shit, at 10, I'm done with that losing.
Yeah, but you're not following a team like when you're 5. You may understand winning or losing. You understand that, but you're also looking at, man, my mom is a Cowboys fan. My dad's a Cowboy fan. My uncles, my grannies, they all Cowboy fans. So, yeah, I see the Cowboys are losing, but I also see the fact that watching the Cowboys is doing what is bringing my family together. Yeah, dad pissed off and all this stuff. It's all good, but everybody's laughing about it. Everybody they cry first, then they laugh later, and then boom. But I'm a Cowboy fan because not just because they win or losing, but because it brings back memories of
that's what we started this whole conversation at, is the emotions of why you become the fan.
Yeah, it's the emotion, but I'm saying it's not all, well, I saw him lose, so I don't want to be a fan anymore. It's not about that. Like I don't think.
Yeah, and I'm saying it should be. I'm saying it should be. If it was like that, and that's how sports fans really were, then we wouldn't be having this whole podcast about this stuff, about this topic.
Because like I said earlier, I would say 95% of people who are sports fans, they're a fan of a specific team because of the geographic they live in. It's only a small percent of people who live somewhere and cheer for another team. It's a very small percent. The majority of people, if I live in Florida, now I got a choice. Now it really depends on what part of Florida you live in. Because you could be in Florida and I can cheer for Tampa Bay. I can cheer for Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? Or
that's the same in Texas.
Yeah, I can cheer for the Texans, or I can cheer for the Cowboys. You can pick.
But that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Yes, all I'm saying is because you're saying is you should pick your team based on who winning and who losing. And I'm saying is you may come into a fandom. You can be born into a fandom. I said that at the very beginning. Yes. You can be born into a fandom. But if you 20 now and you still a fan of that team, you're a bad fan. I mean, you're a bad sports watcher. You're saying why do you have to be a fan? You might like the team. So you saying is you can only be a fan of a team that's winning. You can't be a fan of a team that's losing.
You should pick a team you should pick a team that has won something.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Because who wants to be a loser? So then what you're saying is I'm
not saying change your team. I'm not saying it's for you to change your team all the time. You can be like me and just not be a fan of a team. Because look how many of y'all, I'm coming straight at the Cowboys fans now. Not necessarily you, but straight at y'all. Look how many of y'all is pissed off every single Sunday, every single football season, the best time of the year, arguably, across the whole damn country. And y'all pissed off. Or y'all waiting on a drop-off. A Cowboys fan cannot enjoy football season. If y'all start off 5-0, y'all can't even be like everybody else who's 5-0. Because y'all waiting on the cliff. Y'all waiting on the drop-off. Why would you put yourself through that every single season?
Dude, some people like the emotional roller coaster. That's sports, period. Because no matter what you're saying is, oh, I'm a Patriots fan. Let's just say that. I'm a Patriots fan.
Great reason.
Especially if you are using the Brady era, you used to winning. Matter of fact, there was a kid, they had him on ESPN a couple years ago. He was 11 years old. He only knows championships in Boston. That's all he knows. He don't know losing. And that's from the Boston, from the Red Sox. That's from the Patriots. That's from the is it Bruins? The Boston Bruins?
Yeah.
The Bruins, the Celtics. All he knows is championships. He even had a sign. He said, it said 11 years old and 11 championships. That's all he know. So as soon as they start losing, should be like, oh damn, I'm done.
No, because there's hope. No, because there's hope.
There's
a 20-year-old team, a 20-year-old right now should have zero hope that the Cowboys gonna win. They never told you that.
That's not you. There's always a hope. It might be a glimpse of hope, but it's always hope. That's what anything
real
in life.
Hope, bro.
It is real hope. It's real hope.
No Cowboys fan right now. You're a Cowboys fan. Hey, you a diehard Cowboys fan. Would you say that?
What?
Would you say you're a diehard Cowboys fan?
Yes.
You do not have real hope that they're going to win a Super Bowl next year. Do not lie on live. You do not have hope that they're going to win a Super Bowl next year.
I do have hope. Hope is, I'm wishing. That's hope.
You wishing. No, you wishing. Wishing and hoping is two different things.
No, I'm hoping. It's not. I'm hoping. I am hoping that they win.
You wishing they will win.
No, I hope they win. You would not put
a significant amount of money
because
they will win a Super Bowl.
Because at the beginning of the season, everybody got a 0-0 record. So, so right there is a glimpse of hope. And
you would not put a significant amount of money on the Cowboys winning Super Bowl.
I would.
Significant amount of money on the Cowboys winning Super Bowl.
Yes, no, they not even that far off from the betting. When you look at the betting, they're like 5th or 6th. So in order to win some money, that means Vegas says they have hope. Look at the spread. They on the left side of it. So
We
you,
can
you
look
got,
at the spread. I bet you last year before the season they was looking good too. The year before
no,
that,
they was in the
looking
same
good
spot.
too.
They was 5th or 6th.
Looking good. 5th or 6th. You 5th or 6th out of 32. That ain't
And they
bad.
still 5th or 6th. And they
And
went.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing with y'all every single season. No Cowboys fan, unless you're crazy, is putting a significant amount of money on them to win a Super Bowl because they're gonna shit the bed. Y'all know it. It's like it's an ongoing thing now.
Bro, only one team can win Super Bowl. So you try.
That sounds like a Cowboy fan statement.
No, that's a legit thing. Only one team can win. So what you're saying is, unless your team won a Super Bowl last season, you should have no hope.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yes,
that
you
is
are.
not what I'm
That's
saying.
what
No,
that is.
no.
That is. Yes,
in
it
your
is.
lifetime. In your lifetime.
But
in
they
your
won one in my lifetime.
I'm not saying you. I'm talking about Johnny.
Bro.
I'm talking about a 20-year-old.
But listen, but even then, if Johnny grew up in a house full of Cowboys fans, if his daddy was a Cowboys fan and he looked up to his daddy, he gonna do what his daddy do.
And be pissed every Sunday.
But
that
that's
makes
fine,
no sense.
bro. Some people live through, bro. That's the emotional roller coaster.
Bro, because look,
You
Cowboys
don't
fans,
no one
20-year-old
knows.
Cowboys fans don't wear the jerseys. 20-year-old Cowboys fans don't got no Cowboys gear. You know why? Because they really not Cowboys fans. They're
Or
really
they can't
not.
afford it, or they can't afford it.
Yeah, they can afford it. They got J's on. They can have a damn Cowboys jersey. You can get them hoes at Walmart. You know, all that. No, 20-year-old Cowboys fans aren't wearing this stuff because they really not fans. But when somebody asks the question, I guess my family was, it's kind of like Republicans and Democrats at this point in 2023. What are you? See, I guess my grandparents was I'm a Democrat. Oh, my parents. I guess I'm Republican. You don't know what you are at 20.
You do know what you are at 20.
You don't know what you're going to be.
You should know. It's very simple. If you broke, you a Democrat. And if you
that's what I'm saying. But
you're a Democrat.
They're not going off that. You have a broke 20-year-old college student, and he'll be a full-on blown Republican and will fight you about it.
True.
That's what I'm saying. So it's the same thing on the fandom level at that age. If you going off what your parents going off of, you're really not even a fan. But there's no way that you can call yourself a sports fan and you really like watching sports and enjoying sports, and you are following your team that your entire life have done nothing but disappoint you.
But that's any team that hadn't won a Super Bowl.
No, that's not. I'm saying in your lifetime, though.
Okay,
in your lifetime.
All right. So for example, what you're saying is there should be no Browns fans
that are 20 years old. Hell no, or even further, because I think longer.
Browns has never won a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, so they should be anybody. If you ain't never seen the Browns win, and if you ain't never seen, because especially if you're 20, it's a younger generation kid right now that's a Browns fan. You just following your family. They bad from the whole organization.
Or I'm from Cleveland.
They're organizationally bad. So if you're a Browns fan, you just following the family.
Listen, I'm from Cleveland. I support Cleveland. I support my hometown teams regardless. I'm loyal. That's what or it could be that fact. It don't have to be all.
Well, listen, why would if you a Cleveland, especially a Browns fan, or really even a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, their ownership has time and time again come out and say, we're not gonna do the right thing. We're not gonna do what y'all want us to do. So what you showing loyalty to?
Or the fact that I live in Cleveland, and although the football organization, the basketball organization suck, they also do stuff in my community. They afford me the right to go do stuff, or not the right, but the privilege to go do stuff because the money goes back into the community. So if I grow up and I live in Cleveland, and when I go to school on track and field day, they give us all Cleveland Browns sponsored T-shirts. That's what I see. I see whenever something good happened in this town, and I look up and it's sponsored by Cleveland Browns, sponsored by the Cleveland Cavaliers. I equate that to good times. It may not be good times watching them play, but I get good times if I'm little and my first game is going to a Cleveland Cavalier game, or my first game is going to a Browns game because I can get the tickets at the gas station. That's a core memory. I went to
reason you like going to football games. That's not a reason to like the Browns.
It is. It is. A core memory would be I went to a Browns football game with my grandfather and my father.
The Browns didn't. Michael Vick, the
Browns didn't win. But guess what? I had a good time. Where did I have a good time? At the Browns game.
Yeah, listen, and that's what I'm telling you. If a person who watching the game, yeah, that's a reason. That's a great reason to like going to football games. That core memory. I love going to football games with my grandpa and my pops. Cool. I went to a Browns game and they got their ass toe up by Tom Brady. So I'm a Patriots fan. I live in Cleveland. I love everything they do for the city. I love watching that Patriot football. What do I like watching? Is what I'm a fan of. Not no damn, because my whole family was this or whatever, or because my first football game. And man, no. I'm a fan of what I like to watch. I don't watch a trash show because my mama watched the trash show growing up. I'm not going to go back and watch that show. I'm going to watch the show because I like watching it. I'm a fan of a team because I like watching them.
Bro, I'm saying I'm talking for the majority, not the minority. I'm saying the minority of people. Prime example, my buddy Alex grew up in Arkansas. All right? Grew up in Arkansas.
I'm not disagreeing with anything.
Hold on. Listen. What I'm saying listen. Yes, it is. There's the only thing, the fan is short for fanatic. I am crazy about this particular thing. It might not. It don't have to be good. There's nothing that says you can only be a fan if this is good. If watching them play satisfies you, that's fine. That's the reason to be a team.
Exactly.
Even if they lose,
I've never sat in a room with Cowboys fans that were satisfied after a Cowboys game. Even a dub.
What I'm saying is you cannot say that people are only fans because the team is winning. There are other reasons.
That's not what I'm saying, though. You said you acting just like them cats in the comments. That's not what I'm saying.
What you're saying is if your team is losing, you have no reason to be a fan of them. Is what you said.
No, I'm not saying if they're losing. I'm saying if all they've ever done is lose. But I literally have never sat in a room full of Cowboys fans. And I grew up in a whole Cowboy household, whole Cowboy family, granny house, mama house, daddy granny, daddy mama, everybody. Cowboys fan. Never have I ever, about to be 30 years old, have sat in a room and watched the game with Cowboys fans, whether it be a dub or a loss, and them be satisfied or happy after that game. Never. So you can't tell me that they are getting satisfaction out of watching this team. No. It's going through the motion at this point.
No, it's not going through the motions, bro. That's the up and down thing. But going back to my story, because
We're the up.
Listen, bro. Anytime you win, it's up. Just like I said, it's an emotional.
I ain't never seen y'all.
You waiting? No, you waiting. It's a thing. Yes, you waiting. But going back, I'm gonna get back to this. But going back to my story, my buddy Alex Wynn is a die-hard Michigan Wolverines fan. Die-hard. Didn't go to his first game until he was in college.
Okay.
At 6 years, he's watched Arkansas. He grew up when Arkansas was good. Arkansas has.
What?
Bro, Arkansas, what? He grew up Arkansas being good.
Where was that?
Having good team, bro. He grew up, dude, Arkansas was good during the McFadden era.
They weren't winning nothing.
They weren't winning natty, but they winning bowl games and shit.
Man, come on, keep going with the story, bro.
But even though they were still they were winning. They wasn't just a Poochie's team. You know what I'm saying? But either way,
go ahead.
He watched Arkansas games, but he watched one Michigan Wolverine game. I don't know if they won or lost, but if he hit the link, he'll tell you today. I like Michigan because of the helmets. That's it. That's the only reason he like them. He don't give a damn if they win or lose. It's the helmet. Now at damn near 31, 32 years old, he still like him, and it's the same thing. Man, we having a good ass season, but what? I know we're gonna fucking lose. We're gonna freaking lose to Ohio State. Bro. But he's still a fan. He waiting. We going undefeated, but we got to play Ohio State, and he waiting for the drop off. But he's still a fan. Sometimes that's part of it. It's part of the relationship.
Because his reason of being a fan has nothing to do with his reason being a fan has nothing to do with the team. Actually, when he look out there and he sees Michigan Wolverines, whether they getting beat 31 or they winning by 31, them helmets still the same.
Yes, and
That's
going
all
back
I'm
to the
saying.
point,
His
you
helmet,
could be raised up in a household full
but
of
listen,
fans.
for him being from Arkansas proves my point. If Arkansas was winning natties while he was growing up, F them helmets. I promise you.
Okay.
I promise you. It'd be F them helmets. Because he lives in Arkansas where the team is winning shit. I'm telling you, everybody wants to be a winner. How many times we say that on this podcast?
Yes, everybody
especially in a state like Arkansas.
Everybody wants to be a winner, but what I'm saying is there are certain reasons why people pick teams. Not the majority of people don't pick a team. I bet we take a poll. Majority of people don't pick a team because their team's winning. No, I would say 90% of people don't pick their team because their team is winning.
I would beg to differ on that.
No, because
I would beg to differ on
no, that. because in that case you could go back 52 years and go back to all the teams that won Super Bowl and see are they fan base the largest? But no, they're not. They're not.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. The teams with the most Super Bowls. Who got the most Super Bowls?
Green Bay.
Is that true? Green Bay?
No, Patriots do.
Patriots, huge fan base. The Steelers, huge fan base. San Fran, huge fan base. People that win got huge fan bases. And they definitely go to the new era. You can't go nowhere without seeing Kansas City fans. Nowhere. Because they're the new winner. Let Miami Dolphins come around and win a championship. You ain't going to go nowhere without seeing no Miami Dolphins fans. Especially if they win a few in a row. You're not going to catch the new wave of people grabbing fans. Most titles.
No, it's fandom rank.
That's what I'm saying. The most titles people are at the top. We got, in about 15 more years, the Cowboys going to drop down to about 24 because they got to wait for a whole 5 generations to get up out of here. Let's be real. Let's be real, bro.
But look at Tampa Bay. They got 2.
Tampa Bay got what? 2 Super Bowls?
2.
Where they at on the list?
25.
That's not very many Super Bowls.
But they got people ahead of them who got no Super Bowls.
Who got no Super Bowls besides Texas?
See, Texas don't got 1.
That's what I'm saying.
Vikings don't got 1. LA don't got 1.
LA just won that. LA just won.
Oh no, I mean the Chargers is what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm about to say
Chargers. They're LA. They don't have 1. Carolina don't got 1. Falcons don't got 1. Browns ain't got 1. Dolphins got 1. Lions ain't got 1. LA got just 1 and they're still at 24. Jets got 1. Bills got 1. And none of these teams got any. Oh, Washington got 1 or 2.
Hey, where Kansas City?
But also look at this too. Look at the cities that
I was gonna get to that, but I'm saying where Kansas City. Kansas City at 19 right now.
At 19.
Let Kansas City win again.
Kansas City got 3. They got three states full of fans, and they're at what you call it 19.
Let Kansas City. As Kansas City keep winning, they fans are gonna keep going up. They're gonna keep going up.
Bro, they've won 2. This is from last year. They've won 2.
That's what I'm saying. They've won 2. And they at 19. They're gonna win again. They're gonna be at 12. They're gonna win again. They're gonna be at 7. I'm telling you. And I wanna know how they getting a fan base. That's what I want to know. This might be off ticket sales. That's what I'm saying. I want to know how they get in the rankings. This might be off ticket sales. Really looking at the list like this.
Maybe, but probably not.
Ain't no probably not. This
Yeah,
might
no,
be off ticket sales.
because you could look at teams like the two LA teams, and bro, they're you really you should have Oakland, LA, and the Chargers should be all grouped together. They should be boom consecutively.
But I'm saying if it's off ticket sales, a lot of people didn't like.
Cam said it's based on of merch, ticket sales, and travel.
See, I ain't going for that. This the trash fandom list.
It's from the official NFL list.
But I'm saying that's the trash. I don't think there's a way to measure a fan base, especially based off merch, ticket sales, and because what if your fans just broke? What if your fans just broke?
They paying to go to the game. They ain't broke.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's why they got 3 different.
What you mean? Metrics. All that's money based. Merch. They talking about NFL merch, not the shit you go buy at Walmart.
It's NFL license.
Man, hey, they talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, New Orleans is broke. That's one of the brokest cities in the country. And look at them.
New Orleans. Hey, if you from New Orleans, you gonna scrape your money to get a jersey. You ever been to New Orleans? It's a different. You know how New Orleans is. You know how New Orleans. That's what I'm saying, bro. This list based off merch, ticket sales, and travel. That's all money based. I feel like if you got a broke fan, if you got a broke fan base, that's no bueno for you. On this list, bro, you might have a bunch of fans that ain't getting counted.
I mean, that could be true too, but I'm saying this is the metrics that we have. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like the metrics. I don't like this.
But a whole lot of stuff, like for example, Green Bay. They're the only professional team in Wisconsin. Also, the fans or people that live in Green Bay own a portion of the team. The team is publicly owned, or you got to live in Green Bay and you own a portion of the team. So it would only make sense that Green Bay would be number 1 because they have an entire state. No, actually, I would say they got Iowa, South Dakota, and half of Minnesota. So they have the biggest fan base. Boston is just Boston loyal. They loyal to anything, regardless of how the team is winning. So that makes sense that Boston's number 2, and then 3, the Cowboys. You're in the biggest state, the second biggest state in the country, where the majority of the people will be Cowboy fans.
The majority of the people are senile. The heat didn't fry everybody's damn brainwave out here in Texas. But anyway, regardless of that, I hate that list. I want it to be known. I'm gonna keep saying it just so everybody knows that list was trash, and it is not usable evidence in it. It's funny. Nick tries to prove a point about the fan and then try to say it isn't valid. Hey, I didn't pull up that list. Them ain't no points. Them all points that point back to what I'm saying. So what are you saying, Johnny? I don't like that list because your fan base could be broke. The teams that I said was going to be on top of that list was on top. The most winningest teams was the top 10. The most winningest teams was all in the top 10. So that proof. I don't know what you're talking about, Johnny. Arkansas love Cowboys just because Jerry went to U of A. It's a bunch of reasons. Arkansas ain't got no pro team.
Nope.
Texas is close. Whatever. Cool. But what I'm saying is, if you are young, or if you however old you are, and the team that you were born into made you a fan, because your family was that team or whatever it is, you cannot, you can choose to say, I'm really not a fan of this team. I want to watch good football every Sunday. I'm really not a fan of this team. My family was a fan of this team. Whatever. You're not stuck and you're being loyal to a team that don't even know you.
I mean, that's all sports team. Any sports fan is loyal to a organization that don't know you.
Because they give you reason. Winning.
That might not be the only reason, bro. I'm telling you, dude. You right now today, you could come to Texarkana, and I'm just gonna use the Browns for example. If the Browns start sponsoring everything in Texarkana, watch how many Brown fans you have. Yes.
No.
Shit.
Bro, what does that have to do with
Because you have a generation of kids come up and that's all they're gonna see, and they're gonna be like, oh.
Hey, Byron Williams came down here. He's still coming down here hosting camps. You ain't got no Byron Williams fans in Texarkana.
No, because they do a terrible job of marketing, and half the time no one knows it's even going on.
They know what's going on, and it's full.
Yeah, no, I'm saying,
bro, what I'm saying is the little sponsor thing ain't getting you no fans.
No, see, you talking about something that happens once a year. I'm talking about something repeatedly, like every time there's something going on.
Man,
their name is on something
every single day, and the same people sponsor it, and ain't nobody giving them no love. That is, bro.
That I don't believe. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
That's crazy.
Prime example. Or sponsors a lot of shit in Texarkana.
You gotta buy a car.
Exactly. You can go to anywhere with a car.
Yeah,
you gotta go to Or.
Yeah, get out of Texarkana. What are you saying, bro? That's tragic.
No, what I'm saying is you can push a generation of folks in a direction, and we're seeing it every day.
When we was coming through this thing, it wasn't that many people yelling "Black and Gold, Hawk Nation." Hey, look now. It's everywhere. You can't go nowhere without seeing it. You know why? Winning.
No, they are winning, but you can say it's the same thing with Texas High. Everybody right, like if you look at the whole grand scheme of things, there are more Texas High fans in Texarkana than there are Pleasant Grove fans. That is straight up, and they ain't won shit in almost 20-some years.
See, that's why, and I think that's where you're wrong at.
How?
I don't think there are more Texas High fans. I think there are more people that went to Texas High. But I don't think there's more Texas High fans. Because when I look up there in them stands on Friday nights, I see a lot of them cats that walk across that stage over there sitting in these stands. So I think there's more people that graduated from Texas High. There's more people that live in the Texas High school district. I don't think there's more Texas High fans.
I find it hard to believe.
Man, I'm telling you. All these folks around here ain't from Alabama, but you see them shirts everywhere talking about Roll Tide. Hey, like they grew up down there. Tuscaloosa born. Because they're winning. They're winners. All these kids that's growing up right now, their whole life watching college football, who been on top?
No, I get that. What I'm saying is that's what they see. It's not uncommon. It's not uncommon for somebody to be from somewhere else and like a college. I got no loyalty to no college. But
the college is actually named where you're from. That's
true. But I don't see, I could live in Alabama, not Alabama, but I could live in Texarkana, and I'm going to see more Alabama games than I am University of Arkansas games. I am. Wow. And when I watch ESPN and all that, they're going to talk more about who on top. It would make sense. But when it comes to as far as like NFL, and you live in a state where the majority of people around you are a certain fan, you're more lean to go that route. Because you could be in a town like Texarkana, and you're gonna see 50 different people, 50 different colleges being represented, or more than that. There's not that you're not gonna see that many NFL teams represented. You'll see sprinkles, but as a whole, you're gonna see Cowboys fans. So you're more likely to become a Cowboy fan, regardless if they win or not.
Bro, it's the same at the NFL level as at the college level. When you turn on ESPN, when you turn on whatever they talk about,
it's not what I said. Not what I said.
It's not. It's the same, bro. When you turn on ESPN, when you turn on NFL,
I also said the people around you.
Yes.
So
There-
if I look at the people around me when I was talking about the colleges, if I look at
You're
the
not
people,
seeing 50 different colleges
I'm seeing
represented
different.
here.
Yes, I am.
No,
I'm
you're
seeing
not.
different colleges.
Yeah, maybe sprinkle, maybe one or two here and there. But when you walk around Texarkana, you seeing Arkansas and you seeing A&M. That's it. Bro,
That's
no,
not
you
it.
barely seeing
Bro,
Texas.
oh
You
my
barely seeing
God.
Texas. You
Oh
don't even
my
live here.
God.
You don't
Okay.
even live here, bro.
Oh
You don't even live here, bro. You don't even live here.
Oh boy, you tripping. You tripping. You
Bro,
are tripping.
You see Arkansas and you see A&M.
All right.
Everything else other than that is a dot here and there.
I literally said, I said, you see sprinkles. I said, you gonna see sprinkles.
Not sprinkles, a dot. You're gonna see A&M and you're gonna see Arkansas. If we talking about sprinkles, then you see every NFL team represented here. If you're talking about sprinkles like that, they was repping them horns because they ain't winning nothing. Thank you, Boat. We live in the state is literally named Texas. The college is literally the University of Texas, and you have less Texas fans here in the state of Texas than Arkansas.
But you have way more schools in the state of Texas. There's schools I can pick from. A&M.
Ain't nobody A&M in Texas. Other than that, everybody else fighting for fifth place. I ain't gonna give them third. Everybody else fighting for fifth place. Let's be real, especially on fandom.
We'll take a poll.
We in Texas, fam. It's more Arkansas fans here than Texas fans.
We'll take a poll.
Now he want to take a poll.
We'll take a poll.
Michael Jordan is trash.
Hey, if you watching, we forgot to hit that share. Let folks know, get folks in on this conversation. We've been an hour in, and I don't see a like, I don't see a share, and everybody commenting. Good God Almighty,
man! Hey, y'all let us know right now, man. Y'all people that's in Texarkana or wherever you are right now. Comment if where you are, the state you're in, is the team that's being repped the most. That's what I want to know. The state you're in, is that the team being repped the most. Arkansas, we know y'all being repped the most in Arkansas. For sure. Because y'all spilling on down into Texas. That's what I'm trying to tell this cat.
it's spilling down in Texarkana. It was right there.
They spilling down into Texas.
All right.
This dude right here, man. Hey, look here. I don't know what about the Midwest. They might be loyal fans down there where they at. But they over here, it's the winners. It's the winners. That boy Chris, he in Texas. Hey, in Houston. If you in Houston, are you seeing a bunch of UT fans? It was the East Side 87 Hey, my boy down there in Houston, man. I want to know what the fans looking like down there in Houston. They walking around U of H on? Or they walking around with them Longhorns on? What they walking around with on down there? He said, I'm from the Midwest, and we like winning.
Bro, I can tell you now, the Midwest, no, because it's split. You got you got Green Bay fans, and you got it's split three ways. You got Green Bay fans, you got Minnesota fans, and then you got what you call it, Cowboy fans, which is weird because it's up here.
University of Houston. He said in Houston, they rocking around more University of Houston than Texas.
As they should. It's in their city. But if you look at the entire state, I bet there's more Texas fans than are any other fans in the state. It's just like, okay, for example, South Dakota, we got two schools, we got two major colleges here. We got SDSU and USD. I would say 75% is USD. And they ain't won nothing until this year. And it's been like this since I've been here. This is the first time they won a national championship.
Yeah. They don't know shit about football up there. They don't know what they're watching.
That's why I had to go down south to get them boys.
They don't know what they're watching. They don't know if it's good or bad. Hey man.
But the Vikings fans, they just like the Cowboy fans. Vikings could be 6-0. And they're like, yeah, but wait, just wait. Here come the train wreck. But they look forward to it though.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. I was one of them cats that was born into a Cowboys fandom. All right, until number 7 came along in that black, red, and white.
Because I would say it was Buccaneers then Falcons.
I really wasn't no Buccaneer fan. You was a Buccaneer fan. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. I know all about how you come into fandom, or if you really a fan.
No.
You just ride with your family.
No,
I know all about it.
But
Because
you,
first of all, you was a Buccaneer fan, and I was not a Buccaneer fan. Never owned no Buccaneer gear. None of that.
But why did I become a Buccaneers fan? Because they weren't winning.
I only remember you liking the Buccaneers when they did win, and after that, you went back to being a Cowboy.
No, I know. I remember watching the Super Bowl when they won because they.
Nah, you was a fan, boy. Hey,
no. I'm saying I was a fan of the Buccaneers because I like Warwick Dunn because he wore the gold. He's the first guy I saw wear the chains. Even though Deion wore it, but I remember seeing Warwick Dunn have his chain on. Mike Allstott. That was my dude. John Lynch. Love him to death because I thought it was weird. It was a white dude playing safety. Never seen it before. Fan. Yes, I didn't say I wasn't a fan. I was a fan. I said, how did I become a fan? I'm naming the reasons why I became a fan.
Yeah, because they had good players. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, but they weren't winning nothing.
Only time I remember you being a Buccaneer fan is when they were winning. When they had those guys, that's when they won it. Twice.
But they hadn't got the core. Game Day 98 was the reason that I really became a fan because Mike Allstott was on the cover.
And when they win it,
they won in what 2003, 2004.
Bro, that's what 6 years of being a fan.
Yeah, but I was young. I was like 8.
And in 98,
I was 8.
Okay, you was 8 years old in 98 when you started liking.
Okay, and the Cowboys had just won a Super Bowl in 96.
Listen. When they had good players, correct? Why you started liking them? You just named the players they had.
No, I didn't like it because they were good. I liked them like Mike Allstott.
If they had a dude that made the Madden cover, he was a good player.
It wasn't Madden. It was
whatever
game day.
It was.
It was game day.
I don't care what it was. A video game. If they had a dude on a video game cover, he was good. Correct?
Yes, but that wasn't why I
liked all the other dudes you named are Hall of Famers. Okay, so you like them because they had good players.
But they weren't.
There's no way they were losing. There's no way they were losing. They had to be playing some type of good football to have with them players, and then they finally won the Super Bowl. Then they lost some of them players, and you tucked your tail and ran right on back to Dallas.
In '98, they went 8-8. They didn't qualify for the playoffs.
Yeah, but you 8 years old in '98. What about when you actually could understand? When you was actually being on it.
And then in '99 they went 11-5.
Okay, keep going.
And
all the way to the Super Bowl.
No, they lost in the NFC Championship.
I'm saying keep going all the way to the Super Bowl.
All right.
All the way to the Super Bowl. They was good.
All right. And then 2000, they went 10-6 and lost in the wild card. So they got by 3-21 by the Eagles.
All right. Keep going.
They went 9-7 and lost in the wild card to the Eagles.
All right. We should be coming up on Super Bowl here.
And then 92 they went. I mean, in 2002, they went 12-4 and they won a Super Bowl.
All right. Now they Super Bowl champs. Now that really gives you that good stand football, and then capped it off with a championship. That really gives you a whole another 5 or 6 years to follow them. Which I don't know when you reverted back to being a Cowboy, but I know it was actually 04 come around and you slide to Atlanta with me.
Yeah, because because I was watching Mike Vick.
Yeah. So you're
Yeah.
really a bandwagoner. You slide to Atlanta with me. And watch.
No. It'd be you went to Atlanta with me. Because I was watching Michael Vick when he was tearing Florida State ass up at Virginia Tech.
Hey, I went to Atlanta off Mike Vick by myself. I ain't need no help.
I didn't say you did, but I'm saying
I ain't follow you to Atlanta.
I was paying more attention.
Because if you remember,
hold on, because I also remember I had the bootleg Michael Vick jersey. Yes, I did.
But listen, I also know you may have been watching Mike Vick in college and all that stuff like that. But I promise you, as soon as I seen Mike Vick play for the first time on the Falcons, I was locked in on the fans. I didn't know if you was a fan of them yet, what, but I was locked in. Now, when you switched your fandom to the Falcons, I don't know, but I was already there.
It would make sense because 2002 would have been his first year in the league.
Yeah.
Yes. So I remember him getting drafted.
So you're a bandwagoner to the good players. If a team got a good player, you're gonna go to that whole team.
No, because I wouldn't say I was a Falcons fan.
You had big fan. Hey, come on, fam. You was a Falcons fan. You can name a ton of people off the teams from the Falcons back then. I know it. I heard you.
Yes. But also, I was Mike Vick, and I was playing on the game. So yeah, TJ Duckett, all them cats.
You was a Falcons fan. Yes. I never heard you talk about the Cowboys. I never heard you.
Algie Crumbler. Because I was young when I never
heard you talk about the Cowboys. I never heard you revert to being a Cowboys fan until all the teams you liked got shitty.
No.
Then it's time to go home.
That wasn't it.
Hey, what y'all think?
That was not it at all.
Based off everything he just laid out there on the line.
Yeah, Chris. Hey, Virginia Tech was getting TV time like that, but also they also played the national championship against Florida State.
They was getting TV time for something. But listen,
a lot of TV time.
Y'all tell me in the comments if y'all think what I'm saying about Trey's fandom. It's true.
No, because it would make any sense. Because why would I go back? Why would I go back to the Cowboys?
Hey.
And they weren't winning. I can tell you why. No, I can tell you exactly why I went back.
I mean, you know why you went back. You know why you went back. But my thing is, you didn't go back until they got bad.
Who?
Teams you like.
Teams that teams didn't get bad.
Atlanta.
I left Atlanta because of the Michael Vick shit. The same reason why I left the Buccaneers is because what they. I was already mad because they got rid of Tony Dungy.
Hey,
and I didn't like Chucky, but then Chucky got a Super Bowl.
Hey, listen, Atlanta got bad. When Mike Vick left, Atlanta got bad.
He went to jail, and I was pissed off because they didn't stand beside him.
Exactly, and you left. All right, I wrote it out. You left, and we really want to add another one in there too.
Who?
You was a Titan fan for a second.
Eddie George, yeah, because he was on. I like Eddie George. I did, but I wasn't a Titans fan. I was more of Eddie George. No. I was more of an Eddie George fan. I was more of an Eddie George fan because where did Eddie George go after he played in Tennessee?
Where did he go after he played in Tennessee?
He went to Dallas.
Oh,
and that was the first NFL game that I ever went to.
And that's when you went back. That's when you went back.
And that's when I was like, oh, and then I got pissed off at him because we were sitting on the 50-yard line. I was with Garrett Kirby. I remember saying, Eddie, and he looked at me and because they was in the huddle, and he threw the towel at me. I was like, oh, well, you too then, dude.
You were
no. I take that back. They weren't playing the Texans. That was a big game because Emmett had went to Arizona and it was playing Emmett. Because I remember they had the big Ice 22 in the Cowboy Club with the shrimp around it.
Hey, this is what I want to know. This is what I know. It sounds like you're a bandwagon fan. I mean, we didn't went through 4 organizations right now.
No, I went there for the people. I like the people. It wasn't necessarily if they're winning or losing. Because at the time I couldn't.
Pretty sure Tennessee didn't Tennessee win one while you was a fan.
Hell no, they didn't.
Are you sure?
They got beat by the greatest show on turf.
Oh, they was in it though.
Remember when what's his name? Mason caught it and then he was
Oh,
stretched
but
it out.
they played for a Super Bowl while he was a
I
fan.
wasn't a fan when
Man, yes, you
then.
was.
No, I
Eddie
was
George was
not.
still
I was
there.
not. I was not because I was cheering because Marshall Falk was playing for the
Hey.
Rams.
God, dog.
Bro, I've always been a fan of players, not the teams.
It sounds like you've always been a fan of winners, fam.
No, because they weren't winning.
Who wasn't?
Because I was a fan
Every
because
team
I
that
you know
just
because
named.
because I like Eddie George when they were the Oilers.
Bruh. You was
I
ain't
like-
seen you with no Oilers jersey. I seen you
No,
with a
I did,
Titans
but I like watching running backs. That's thing. Every team that I've ever liked had a good running back, except Atlanta.
It could be coincidence. All right, it could be coincidence.
It's not. I'm telling you what it is.
But no, listen to what I'm saying.
No,
What
I just got a good ass eye for
what I'm
talent.
about to say. What I'm about to say.
I got a good ass eye for talent.
No, hey, it sounds like to me. I don't know about nobody else. It could be coincidence.
Shut up,
It's just
Chris.
coincidence. What Chris say?
That's another
That's another
organization.
organization. It could be coincidence for every team that you didn't talk about. And while you liked them, they were either winning or playing for the championship. It could be coincidence. But it sounds like a bandwagon.
It's
I don't
not.
know.
It's not at all.
Hey,
It just so happened the people that I like was cold as hell, and they would get their team to the ship.
that's like me being like, well, shit, I really like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And then be like, who y'all? Yeah, I'm riding with the Warriors now. Steph, that boy Steph. Hey, you seen Giannis? You see, yeah, well,
No,
I'm a
but
Bucks
the,
fan.
no,
I'm a
no,
Bucks
the,
fan.
no, the
And,
thing is, no, because I was fans before they got good.
No, you was fans while they was getting good. That ain't the same thing.
No, it just so happened the people that I like was coming out of college and going to those teams.
Hey, a team that is not good and a team that's getting good is two different things. And you like teams that was getting good. I'm just saying, in your stint, think about that. A lot of people, a lot of true bandwagon fans, a lot of real true bandwagoners ain't had the look you done had. You know what I'm saying? A lot of true bandwagon fans ain't had that type of look.
It'd be different. It'd be different if
What would be different?
I'm gonna tell you, it'd be different if I liked them and then the next year they won. All these teams the players that I've liked, the teams, it was minimum 3 seasons. The third season is when they won a championship.
I mean,
That was it.
hey, bro. Hey, you should have been taking trips to Vegas back then, boy.
Because even with the Titans, I liked the Titans because of Eddie George. But then I become my favorite player on the team. I like Javon Curse. I like Frank Wycheck, the whole Music City Miracle. Like when I liked these dudes, I was paying attention to what was going on. So that's why I can recall all the big events.
Yeah, you was a fan of the team. I know you. You should know.
I was going to see watching. I had to watch the game and watch the player.
Yeah, you watched your favorite team play. Everybody does that.
I watched my favorite player play.
No, them was your teams, bro.
No, it were not my teams.
Your teams, bro. I remember you being fans of these teams. Is what I'm saying. You can sit here and say, "Oh, well, the reason why I was a fan was because of such and such."
I know. I'm saying I was a fan, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm a fan because they're good. Because I became a fan before they were good.
None of those teams you named were that you were a fan of before they were good.
I was a fan of the Oilers before they went to Tennessee.
Bro, you were, but while they were the Oilers, you might have been peeping down there, bro. I
like Eddie George. I never
heard Oilers come out your mouth when we was kids.
But I like Eddie George.
Never heard, yeah, you may have liked Eddie George, but you became a fan of the Titans. You might have liked Eddie when he was playing the Oilers, but you still had another team. You had your team you was watching. When they changed, what year they changed to Tennessee?
2001.
Give me that real quick. 2001. Why you was a Buccaneer fan?
Eddie George was on the cover of Madden 2001, and that was also the first year I got. That was the first game I got with the PS2.
So you was a fan of the Titans, bro.
No, I was a fan of Eddie George.
Look,
That was
hey,
it.
that boy Chris Stewart right here. Why you ain't popped this comment up? He said when you start liking more than one person on the team, you a fan of the team.
When they become in the league, let's see.
On the Oilers, you liked Eddie, but on the Titans, you liked Eddie, Javon Curse, and the Wycheck and the Music City Musical. Whatever it was you said, bro.
I don't want to see that. When they move to Tennessee. 2000. It was in 2000.
In 2000. And 03 is when the Buccaneers won it.
Yep. 02.
02 was when the Buccaneers won it. Then the great demise happened in Tampa.
And no, them all them guys played for a minute.
I don't know about that. But hey, you move on down to Tennessee. You went to Tennessee before Atlanta.
Yeah, I did. No, Tennessee went to the Super Bowl in 2000. So they went before Tampa Bay.
I don't know. I just remember you having I remember you having.
I had an Eddie George jersey.
Yes.
I had a bootleg Michael Vick jersey.
Yes. And you had a throwback old school Buccaneer jersey.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. An orange one. Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. That joke was in my closet till about 5 years ago. So I know.
No, I think that was a Chiefs jersey. It wasn't a Buccaneers jersey.
It was an old school Buccaneers jersey. Tell me.
It was not, because I wasn't a fan when it was orange sickle. When they,
you might not have been a fan.
I never even saw them in the
bro.
Orange sickle.
It might not have been yours, but in the closet of your mama's house, there was a orange Tampa Bay jersey in there.
Or that was the hardwood Jefferson jersey.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a basketball jersey. It was when we was all wearing them long throwback basketball jerseys. It said the city on the front.
Hey, no, they didn't say no to city. Not this didn't say no to city.
It did say the city.
I'm talking about this jersey. I'm talking about I ain't say no to city.
Bro, it was I never had a Buccaneers jersey. Or it could have been an old Florida State jersey, the basketball one.
This was a football uniform or football.
It wasn't
But you didn't have 5 teams, fam. Bandwagon.
Oh shit.
Bandwagon. 5 teams. You mean? Hey, me. I'm a true fan. That's why I'm trying to tell everybody. Everybody try to get on me now because I don't have a team. Everybody, well, you ain't no true fan, bro. I rode with the Falcons from the time I started liking football until I stopped watching or stopped going for a team. Period. That's the only team I rode with. You ain't never heard me root for no other NFL organization besides the Falcons. When they got on ABS, I gave them a 3-year notice. I gave them a 3-year notice. Fix this shit or I'm out.
Wrote him a letter.
Bro.
Letter of resignation.
Just so happened on the 3rd year, contract year. Hey, that hurt my heart. I ain't gonna lie to you. On my 3rd year, my contract year, you know what I'm saying? They got rid of Go Jones. Once they got rid of that, so that made it easy. I ain't have nothing to walk away from. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing to walk away from. Matt Ryan. That's easy to walk away from that.
Matty Ice.
He ain't been Matty Ice.
I can tell you this. I walked away from the Falcons. Yeah, Vic did it, but when they let go of Algie, that was it. You can't let go of a guy named Algie Crumpler.
Algie Crumpler, man. Hey, some ghosts came through. Some ghosts came through Atlanta, bro. I'm telling you. Plus they black and red. That was an easy pick.
I can't name a cat on the defense.
Yeah, because the defense always been sus. The defense always been sus. Even when Mike Vick was there, they were scoring 50 a game to get a dub. It was just fun to watch. It was fun to watch. You know what Mike Vick was going to do. Then you had Roddy White come through. The offense has always been the key in Atlanta. Not until they really drafted Trufant, which was in the recent time.
Who was a running back when Michael Vick was there?
It was done. I know.
No, yeah, I had a work done jersey too, and a Mike Vick jersey, and T.J. Duckett, fullback.
The offense always been a thing. Until they drafted Trufant, but the defense never was a key, like a thing they was going for in the draft. I know it's Hall came through there. Was Dante Hall on defense came through there?
Yep.
I mean, a few spots here and there, but never that guy. Then they all the way to the damn getting Marvin Jackson when he was old as dirt on playing running back. I mean, it's some bad shit in Atlanta, man.
Yeah,
some bad shit.
Well, I mean, dude own Home Depot, so.
So I turned in my notice, man. I got up out of there, and now I'm just a fan of the game, so I can sit here and have these. He's the last person on ATL defense, but I can just sit back and enjoy these games. And I can talk on these conversations without putting no emotion in it because I ain't got no team.
But I ain't had no emotion in none of this.
Man, you got 5 teams for emotion. You got all the emotion you want to have. 5 teams on emotion. But no, man. I'm a fan of the game now. I can just sit back on Sunday and flip through. You know what I'm saying? Watch this game, watch that game, give my honest takes on it. Not just because it's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I think everybody should sit back and try to get themselves this freedom that I have on Sundays now. You know what I'm saying? It's a great lifestyle. I've been recruiting people in this lifestyle now for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And everybody who has jumped into this lifestyle, my boy Cam on his way to this lifestyle right now. He on his way to this lifestyle right now. Because we talked about his organization earlier, New Orleans. It's tough being a fan down there. You know what I'm saying? It's tough being a fan down there. So my boy finna, jump on into this. I call it green pasture. You know what I'm saying? These green pastures over here. And just get to sit back, man, and watch these games. Because the NFL, once I let go of a team, the narrative that college football is better than NFL football has totally gone out the window. So, Nick, when Vic went to the Eagles, you a fan of them? No, sir, because I am not Trey.
I was. Look, I was hoping he'd win because he just got the pin.
This dude was willing to be a fan of his rival team, literally. He's willing to be a fan of his rival team.
I'm loyal to the people, not the team.
So crazy. So what's keeping you in Dallas? Because if you don't want to have number 6 on the list, that's what's keeping you in Dallas. Because I feel like I really feel like you would be a Kansas City fan right now, as you know, I already had so many. As you know, I had so many switches already.
I can't stand them cats up here, because I'll see a cat wear Viking jersey and literally take it off and put on the Kansas City jersey when the game come on. and I have a client. It's a whole chain that, since they are out of 2 states, they're mainly out of Minnesota, but they got stores in Kansas City. You know who winning based on when you walk in the store, who on what cereal, because they're like store brand cereal. They'll put the quarterback of the winning team, and that'll be the brand for the season. So like the first 3 or 4 weeks of the season, they ain't got nothing of football because they don't know who gonna do what. But then as soon as Kansas City start pulling off, well, now you see Patrick Mahomes on the Hy-Vee brand cereal, and Patrick Mahomes at the hot chai counter, and Patrick Mahomes at the Wahlburger counter. And right now, who they got up? They got Caitlin chick from Iowa.
Yeah, winners. Well, she didn't win, but she won. Yeah, she ain't win, but she won. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. You a bandwagoner. That's what we started out trying to get on MJ's top tonight and his fans, and we didn't unlock we didn't unlock the pass to the drink. Hey, my boy done bounced around a few.
You even had a picture of my jersey in the locker.
What's keeping you? You never said that. What's keeping you in Dallas?
Hope.
Shit.
Look.
I hope I get $1 million tomorrow. We got the same amount of hope. What is wrong with this?
Don't clip that out. I'm gonna get some tickets from Dak Prescott in a couple of weeks. Look, it's gonna be on TMZ. True Cowboy fan looks at the camera during podcast and when asked what keeps him in Dallas. Oh, a tear should just. Hey, edit that in. Edit the tear coming down. CGI. We got it in the budget. Cam was in the budget.
Ew.
Let's see the commercials. They throw a piece of paper on the ground, look over the Native American, and he look at the camera and the tear come down. That's some racist shit, man.
Hey, Chris Stewart said, we changed your name to Robert Ory.
I got rings, baby. I got rings.
Just put me on the team. It don't matter. Hey, man. Hey, if you still watching right now, man, we appreciate it. I should have probably did this a long time ago. Hey, we appreciate y'all being here tonight on the Read Talk and Listen podcast, man. Had to get it in on a Monday due to travel. The dreaded Archer gang, RTL gang, where y'all gonna be in the same spot. That's how y'all know we ain't got no money. Because we all gonna be in the same spot this week. You can take us all out at one time.
That's it.
But no, we all gonna be in the same spot this week, man. Great week every summer right here. Just getting content, getting stuff lined out for the rest of the year. Hunting, obviously, the hunting season is coming up in the fall, so this is like a little good end of summer. Get the plan ready for the fall. Get, you know what I'm saying. Get obviously for you, get shows lined up. Get out, meet people, shake hands, kiss babies. You know all the stuff that goes into doing this content creating and podcasting stuff in our world. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're gonna have the cameras out there, everything going live. Try to get a couple shows in while we in that thing. A couple interviews here and there. It's just a good week, man. Good week with the fellas. Good week with the crew, the whole crew finally together. And hey, what better place to do it than on top of a mountain?
Exactly. It's gonna be fun, man. I got people already hit me up saying, "Yo, you gonna be out there?" You already know it. So can't wait to get out there and do some politicking, talking. Hopefully, leave with a couple of interviews scheduled and maybe a couple sponsorships. Who knows?
Exactly, man. We're gonna go sling some arrows. We're gonna try to bring home that truck.
I'm show slinging out there.
100-yard shot.
100. I think it's 110 now.
110. You know, put your name in the hat. Try to get a truck. But I just got off the phone with Rex earlier. He was going to buy some PVC pipes so he could fly with his longbow. You know what I'm saying? So,
by any means necessary.
By any means necessary. So he gonna put the longbow underneath the plane. They can't break the PVC pipe, hopefully. So his longbow make it up there, and he gonna try to win him some more gear.
He got to go defend his title.
Exactly, man. So it's gonna be a good week. I'm excited for Cam to get to go up here and finally see the other side of the podcast world and everything like that, and see the sights. It's beautiful up there, man.
It is.
Shout out Terry Peak, Leeds, South Dakota. Shout out Deadhead, aka Deadwood. It's beautiful up there, man. If you ain't ever been up that part of South Dakota, even if you've already been to South Dakota, if you've never been to the west side, I'm talking about all the way over there.
All the way west.
You gotta get out there. Mount Rushmore's out there somewhere. Deadwood, where Wild Bill was killed, is still stuck in whatever year that was.
It is. It's stuck in like the 1300s, I think. That's probably too.
I mean, they didn't upgrade some stuff, but a lot of the buildings are still original. Like they got a bunch of stuff out there that's still original, man. Crazy, like wood carvings. I mean, it's just a dope.
Oh,
little-
1800s, 1876. It's stuck in 1876.
and it's lit. I mean, you walk down the street, it's still everything is still there. You can go right up to the spot where Wild Bill got caught cheating and got whacked. It's lit. But no, I'm ready to get up there, man. It's a good little getaway. It's a good mind mind freer. You know what I'm saying? Mind clearer, and a good time for us to get everything mapped out. I'm ready to get to it.
Like I'm gonna bring up a picture real quick so people can like see like we talk about deadwood, or as Nick called it, deadhead, but it's not a it's literally a mountain town. It's like a town stuck in the middle of a mountain. It's beautiful. Like that's the town. That's it. It's
That's
between two mountains. You got three streets in there, three main streets.
I'm telling you, it's legit, man.
But it's dope.
Legit. Good food, good people, good everything. Nice little ice cream shop. That's like right in one of the old buildings or whatever. Like, it's man. Everybody
Dope.
should go see it once or twice.
And there's a casino everywhere you go.
Yeah,
I mean,
everywhere.
a slot machine everywhere you go.
You walk into a doctor's office, you walk into anywhere in the post office, everywhere has at least a slot machine
That's it.
for you to try to win some bread, which we actually won a little bit of bread.
And some folks will give you some money to win bread for them. Got took out $100. Say, man, we're gonna win this money together. Go on play a couple spins, and ended up playing about $200-300.
Exactly, man. It's a great trip. I'm ready for it. This will be what, year 3 in a row right here.
You're 3.
Year 3, man. I'm ready for it. Rex ready for it. I know Cam ready. Rex getting in tomorrow.
Yep.
So y'all boys will have a little day to yourselves to, get everything ready. For me and Cam to just fly on in and get right to it, man. So I'm ready for it, bro.
I hope y'all get the same pilot I had last night, because that Joker boy, he was punching the gas on it. Normally it's about a 2-hour flight, but he got us there in an hour.
That's what I need. We leaving at night, so hopefully it's a quick little.
Yeah, I think them red eye flights, I think they just fly low. Period.
Can't wait for it, man. It's gonna be lit. I'm glad we got on here tonight to go ahead and get get the show out here for the people. Because I would hate for y'all to have to miss out. You know what I'm saying, on the show for the week. Because y'all been showing mad love on the Facebook page. Give the Facebook listeners a round of applause, man. Y'all been showing mad love on the Facebook page. I enjoy all the comments, whether they're saying I don't know what I'm talking about, or our age is showing, we're too young, we didn't get to see it, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I'm glad y'all commenting. I'm going to comment back. My Apple Music is trying to pop up on my computer. Hopefully I ain't affecting the show. But
oh, it froze it up. No, you good.
Yeah, but all the comments, man, we love them. I love going through them. I love, you know what I'm saying? I like seeing the debate back and forth. The people that agree with me, shout out to y'all. Y'all know what y'all talking about. The people that don't, it is what it is. But man, we're gonna keep putting out this content. Again, give them another round of applause, man. Hey, make sure y'all get over there to the Instagram page at the RTL Podcast, man. Road to 1,000. We just went over 700 right here on the Facebook page. So shout out to y'all again, man. We're trying to get to 1,000 over here. We're just trying to get everything up. We're trying to get the numbers up. The views have been going crazy. Shout out to y'all again for that. Just now we need the shares. Share that thing. Like that thing. Obviously, y'all commenting. I mean, the chat's been going crazy the past 3 or 4 shows. Another shout out to y'all for that, man. We're just doing it over here on the RTL, man.
That's it.
Hey, well, I guess we'll do. Has anything hit the porch for you? Has anything hit the porch for you this week?
No, it's just Monday.
That's crazy. I ain't even used to it being on Monday.
No, I know I won some knives from Rutgers Knife Company. It's a company out of Montana, better known. Won some knives from them. There's a new archery company called Knucklehead or something like that. They sent me some arrows. See who else? about it right now that I know of.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Nothing has hit the port for me that I can think of. No, nothing's hit the port for me. Some plane tickets. Sheesh. Uh, I think that's about it, man. Yeah, just some plane tickets, and that's it. That's it. I don't think. I'm gonna look around and make sure. Yeah, no shoes, no nothing right now. It's only Monday too, but still, nothing over the weekend. I think came in. We did have a good time this weekend though.
Oh yeah.
Our grandma, number one Cowboy fan, uh, turned 70 years old. Give her some hand claps right there. Turned 70 this weekend, man. The whole family came out. It was legit. Seen a lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time. And it just had a good time, man.
Oh yeah.
Anytime you can get the whole family together like that, it's always a good thing. The weather didn't stop us. The rain tried to come through. There we go. That boy Hoop said, "Yes, we did. Turn up this week."
Man, them tacos, good gracious,
Yeah,
boy.
shout out to Chef Keys. Keon came through and did his thing on the grill with the tacos. What Maria tacos? You know what I'm saying? I had to get that. that
Got
Maria.
roll them off.
Yeah, got to roll them R's, man. But no, the burrito tacos was real good, man. The time, the family, the love was stupid good. Uh, it was they was hidden. I promise you they was. Hey, we just had a good time, man. I mean, whole family function. Look, 360 photo booth. Shout out to the Thurston crew. If you're in the Little Rock area, make sure you hit them up and book that. If you got an event up there, it's legit. They make it a whole experience.
Oh yeah.
The family got the experience. Their company, and everything like that. We had a good time on it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go look through the Facebook and see the videos. They out there all over the internet right now. We had a good time, and it was everything, man. Happy birthday to Granny.
Already.
Hey, right now, also get over to the Instagram, follow my boy right there at DA_Dreaded 17. Can't forget my super producer, Mr. Killer Cam, KILLR Cam, over on Instagram. And last but not least, myself, Big Poppy_09. All right, we're gonna keep it rocking like that. My boy Smoothie said we're gonna keep it rocking like cut off stock.
Ah,
Hey man, shoot, I guess we're gonna open up the doors of the church.
yep. Links in the chat.
Links in the chat, man. If any of y'all cats that was in the comments are in the chat right now, this is your time to speak your piece on Mr. Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
His whole name.
Yeah, whatever y'all want to say about him or anything like that, or if y'all think, whatever y'all's rebuttals are to the real. I'm still standing 10 toes down on everything I said on that reel. I believe that with all my heart. You know what I'm saying? We don't show love to all these other people, and it's strictly because of the Jordan brand. It has nothing
That's
to do
it.
with basketball talent.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. I can't stand arguing with cats about Jordan and all. They talk about qualities you can't measure. Oh, he had more heart and determination. How? How do you judge that? Everybody on that court is getting paid same amount of money. Everybody is same. Everybody trying to win.
Man, at this point, I mean, it's just romanticizing
That's it.
at this point.
That's it. Anybody gonna hit that link, man? Them cats are scary. Scary. Talk all that trash in the comment section, but won't hop on the link. And Derek, you still growing up witnessing LeBron. Who's better?
He said, I'm happy I grew up witnessing. Well, we all witnessed LeBron. That's his whole
High school and all.
had a whole slogan. Straight up, just witness.
Wouldn't
They
it?
was telling us from the jump. They was telling us from the jump. Just sit back and witness this shit, man. I'll be waiting. I'll be hoping somebody hit that link, man. I really
Me too. I'm be waiting for that. Doo-doo.
debating with you is cool, but I can only go so far. You know what I'm saying? At random, hey, I want.
You don't have the answer, Sway.
I want to break a random down to that core. I want to know why you like Mike. Why you like Michael Jordan? Let me just. I want to get all the way down to the nitty gritty because you really probably don't even like him. No, you probably do like him, but you know he. You know
Probably should send them cats a personal link.
You know that game. You know his game has been remodeled, and twisted so many different ways, and we see it on the daily, man. It's no question.
What's up, cuz?
What's
What up,
good?
folks?
Man, yeah, I'm glad I grew up in the era of watching Jordan, but most people don't remember when he was sucked. He sucked before he got great with Pippen.
Okay.
So I remember all that. But he had to get past the Pistons to get to where he was then. He had to slay the Pistons to get to where he was.
Yeah.
And see, and nobody ever talks about how many times he got kicked out the playoffs.
No, they don't.
They don't talk about that. They don't talk about. I mean, even on my comments, somebody put in there as some of his competition. They mentioned Larry Bird, and I wanted to be like, well,
Larry was good.
Yeah, and he never beat Larry.
Yep.
Nope.
Most of the guys that he played against that were actually good, that he never beat.
Nope.
And that's what I always get to. Like when we're really talking about it, because people always try to say, well, other guys won on LeBron's watch, and nobody ever won on Jordan's watch. Well, Jordan played for 15 years.
Yeah.
And so he ain't got 15 championships.
Nope.
So somebody was winning on his watch.
Somebody was winning.
Yeah.
And so it's wild, man. These cats that you grew up in the Jordan era, so you saw him play, but you see Jordan's game on a daily basis now.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up, but then I am a fan of LeBron. I tell anybody, I rock with LeBron when he was with Cleveland, then when he went to Miami, went back to Cleveland, now with LA.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a fan of LeBron.
Exactly. I'm gonna ride with LeBron regardless of where he at.
Yeah, see, then all these Steph Curry good, but look who Steph Curry is surrounded by a team. Exactly. He ain't winning it by himself. He got Clay, he got Draymond, he got Jordan Poole. He was blessed to have Kevin Durant come over there and get him 2 cheap championships. I mean, I can really go in. Y'all know I know my sport. So.
Hey, if you guys be playing armchair quarterback in Texarkana, this the cat that be winning right. They probably tell me you can't play no more.
No, they don't even do it no more.
What? Oh, you cleaned them out. You cleaned out that little $500 they had giving out. They say, hey man, he didn't win too many times, man.
Yeah.
Hey, the thing I say about Steph, no, he would not be able to be where he was today without the team that he had, that specific group.
Yeah,
he wouldn't be where he was today without that specific group. But with what he did with that group, it's why that's why I think he is what he is. But let's just say that LeBron gets to play with a Clay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't play. He's played with shooters before. Don't get me wrong. He's played with shooters before, but not a knockdown. Besides Ray Allen.
Yeah, not no knockdown shooter from the outside.
Exactly. Not somebody outside of Ray Allen. Nobody he's played with is mentioned as the greatest shooter of all.
But look, Dame Lillard is asking for a trade. What if the Lakers pick up Dame?
I like Dame. Dame.
I'm not for it.
Dame already stated. They say he stated that he only want to play for Miami though.
I mean, that's a good look for him in Miami.
Yeah,
him in LA.
Get him and Jimmy together.
They need what LA needs is a pressure reliever.
Yeah.
That's what they missing over there. Everybody's talking about, they need to get another big. They need to get some more shooters. No, they need a pressure reliever. They need somebody that when LeBron James is off the floor, when AD is off the floor or hurt, or LeBron go down with another injury, they need a guy that you scared that's gonna give you 30.
Yep. And they ain't got that. They ain't got it.
and they ain't had it. No team that LeBron has been on outside of Kyrie, and then a
Yep.
couple of years with D Wade, was you scared that somebody else out there was going to give you 30?
Yep, true. And then I thought Kyrie was gonna go on and join LA. Everybody was
The league
talking.
won't let it happen. The league will not let that happen.
No, they don't want it again. They can't have that again.
Because that will put LeBron back on top again.
Yeah,
Kyrie is a pressure reliever. He might give you 40. You know what I'm saying?
Kyrie gonna get his. He gonna get his on any night. He gonna get his.
Now I would have loved to see Derrick Rose go to LA.
Yeah.
No.
Derrick ain't the same Rose he was in Chicago. When he first came to the league, Derrick Rose was putting fear in LeBron the way he was balling in them series against Cleveland. But he ain't been that same person
since the knee injury.
Yeah, he ain't been that same player.
That's what I'm saying. And then when he comes to LA, that's why I don't want the Derrick Rose thing in LA. Derrick Rose comes to LA. Everybody gonna play it in the media and shit like it's D Rose, MVP D Rose.
Yeah.
When we know he ain't been that in 10 years.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So they
Derrick Rose is role player now.
Exactly. He 8 points, 10 points. You know it's past D Rose's time because anytime he scores 20,
it's a thing.
It's a whole thing.
It's a celebration.
Yeah, everybody get ready. Yeah, they get so happy when he put up them numbers, and then the next game he back down 8, 9, or 10.
Because I remember when he was up in Minnesota, and he put up like 25 or 30. Man, bro, city was on fire.
Exactly, because everybody wants him to be back to that D Rose. Think about that. D Rose, when he came in that thing, and we talked about this on the podcast already before. When D Rose came in that thing,
yeah,
the ceiling was there was no ceiling.
Yeah,
he was gonna be he was the next. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna take it over after Braun. Now we didn't know back then that Braun was gonna play for 20 years.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? D Rose was next to the throne.
But then back then we didn't know Steph Curry was gonna come along and do what he was doing in Cleveland.
Exactly.
Because right now the next one in the Cubs is literally gonna be Steph. But again, you still watch NBA for LeBron. LeBron bring he bring your good and your haters out. He's LeBron. You got LeBron haters and you got LeBron lovers.
Exactly. Hey, that's another thing too that speaks to LeBron's greatness. Not only has the fact that he's played for 20 years has put a ceiling on so many people's career.
Yeah.
If there was no LeBron, what would we really think about Steph right now? What would we really think about KD right now? What would we really think about Giannis right now?
Right. Or Joe.
What would we really think if there was no LeBron?
Which is why he made the comment, "I'm the sun. I'm the light. I'm the light. Yeah, y'all can have y'all shine right now, but I'm the light because he know all I gotta do is make a statement about something, and it's gonna overshadow y'all."
Yep.
Hey, and if there's no, I just see Fid just said in the comment, D Rose is better than MJ, which he capping. But had D Rose never gotten hurt and there was no LeBron, Chicago would have
little man, no.
Hey, Chicago,
little man, no.
If there was no LeBron, Chicago would have some questions to answer.
I'm telling you though, man.
If there was no LeBron, Chicago would have some questions to answer because how many times did LeBron put D Rose at the playoffs?
Yeah,
at least 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3.
At least 3 or 4. So hey, them could be championships.
Yep. They still would have had to get past the Celtics.
This is the thing right here, though. D Rose was a problem for everybody. It took a Braun to knock, to knock that off.
Yeah.
And sometimes took the best version of Braun, last minute shots and shit.
Yep, because D Rose had a last minute shot in one game, and then it turned around. LeBron had one the next.
That's what I'm saying. So D Rose was going to be a problem for the Celtics. He's going to be a problem. And that's another thing, too. A lot of the finals that LeBron lost had another team from the East got to the finals. It was a better matchup.
Yep.
Yeah.
But them boys in the East couldn't get past LeBron. The Raptors teams, they was going to go win the finals.
Yeah.
They couldn't beat LeBron.
Nope.
That's it.
Nah.
That's it.
And so that's why whenever we talking about some like on his watch, you just know how many people are sitting at home right now probably hate LeBron.
Oh yeah.
Like players. Like, bro, we legitimately, if you a Pacer from back then, bro, you had 3 championship chances.
Yep. And and he ruined them.
If you a Celtic, y'all's big 3 that y'all put together, y'all have 3 rings right now with that big 3. If it ain't
They got one. They had one.
Y'all won. And then
got one.
they thought they had 2, but then Kobe came along and that one year, and Kobe had to show him he's still the man. He still had it going. Like,
Exactly.
Kobe was pissed that year they won it that year. I knew he was pissed.
Yeah,
That's supposed to be.
that LA Boston shit hard. He took the LA Boston shit heavy for real.
They blew him out on Boston Garden, and then he came around that following time and just.
I'm telling you,
Smack
man.
him.
Hey, it's just so much. I be trying not to get off on my LeBron rants. But it's just so much that people don't bring when they bring this conversation on the table. It's so much they leave out on the LeBron side, trying to make Jordan be good, because that's the thing. Over these years,
it's 2 different eras. That's what people got to give. It's 2 different eras. Everybody saying LeBron can't win it like Jordan, but you don't realize Jordan wasn't winning shit. Oh, excuse my French. Until
you good?
Until Pippen came, and he
Rodman.
had all them B.J. Armstrong, Steve Kerr, Scott Paxton, Bill Cartwright, Horace Grant, all them boys. He had to put a team together.
Boy, he dropping.
And then once they got a team together, oh yeah, we won. They winning, and I was a Bulls fan. I'm not gonna lie, I had my Bulls starter jacket and everything. You can't know about them starter jackets back in the day. Shoot, I had one.
Get your head bust open if you take it off.
Didn't take it off either.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. And they don't bring to the table, like, the whole time this argument gonna be going, because the LeBron Jordan argument it's probably been going for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, 10 years ago, the Jordan fans would have that argument, and the LeBron fans had their argument. Well, 10 years later, LeBron added, I mean, damn, he added so much more to the argument. So we was arguing about it 10 years ago.
Yeah.
He put up 10 more years of numbers, 10 more years of winning, 10 more years of dominating.
All-time leading scorer now. Like,
Jordan fans still got the same argument from 10 years ago. Y'all can't add nothing else to y'all resume.
Nope.
The 6-0 shit been out the window. I don't care about that 6-0.
Bro,
he ain't go 15-0. Now we're talking about something.
That's why they they never bring that up. That's why they go to stuff like, oh, his heart and determination.
But
his will to play.
But what if Jordan would have played another 5 years? Do you think he would have still been winning championships?
He played another 5 years.
He did. He played in Washington.
Yeah, I don't count that. I don't
even want to talk about the Wizards year.
I don't even want to count that year. That was just a chump year. Now I'm talking about if he would have stayed with the Bulls, and that core group would have stayed together another 5 years. Do you actually think with Kobe coming along with Shaq and all that, would he have still been winning championships at the highest level?
No,
because the game was changing. The youth was coming. The youth was coming because look at the Magic. The Magic pushed them to the limits in the playoffs that one year. But see, if Shaq would have stayed with Penny Hardaway, I felt like he could have won the championship with Penny.
Yeah, they couldn't get together on the they couldn't get together on the inside level.
Nah.
In Magic in Orlando. But Chris Stewart said he probably would have won the next year. And I agree. He probably would have won number 7. He probably would have won number 7 because if you remember when he left in that middle year, they only lost like 2 extra games or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. And so then he came back and they went on and did they 3 more in a row. So he probably would have won another one. But yeah, by the time Shaq and Kobe got together, you know what I'm saying? I think Kobe was a big reason for Jordan to be like, oh yeah, it's time for me to hang it on up. because he saw himself.
Yeah.
He been playing against Pooh Cheese. I can bring up Gary Payton on if y'all want to. Trash. Compared to today. Trash.
Yeah.
But he's seen Kobe come in the league. Allen Iverson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
shit. I see you know what I'm saying? All these years, he ain't seen nobody.
He see himself in the picture. He see himself.
Exactly.
He seen it, and he knew what was coming.
And I think LeBron had. I think if Zion comes into the league and was really about that action, well, he's still about that action, but was healthy and was able to play and was out here putting up 30 a night. You know what I'm saying? Some young LeBron shit.
Yeah.
I think that would be giving LeBron more of a okay. It's time for me to go ahead
and hang it up. Yeah. But he ain't seen
he
nobody.
ain't seen himself.
Oh,
He ain't gonna see himself.
He not.
And that's why, and that's another reason why Jordan keeps his pinnacle, because being like Mike is actually attainable.
Yeah.
You can actually be like Mike. You can be 6'6" or what's Mike 6'6", 6'5", whatever he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be that. You can dribble like that. You can dribble like Mike. You can be as fast as Mike was. You can go up and under like Mike. You can dunk from the free throw line.
Yeah.
You can actually be like Mike. But nowhere in your DNA is it gonna make you 6'8", 280 and able to run up and down the court like you might.
Mm-mm.
Nothing in your DNA is gonna make you be able to jump up and block anybody's shot off the backboard, no matter where they put it.
Yeah.
Nowhere in your DNA is it for you. Will you ever be good enough to take a team full of sorry ass grown men and take them to the highest pinnacle of your sport?
That's it.
Nothing in your DNA tells you can be that. So you like, man, look LeBron, he ain't even that good. People will really say that.
Yeah.
Only because they can't get to that level. Man, he can't even dribble. Or he used the same dribble move. Well, if you've been using the same move for 20 years and it ain't been stopped yet,
now, yeah, you know,
Somebody else
why
might wanna take
change?
that
Why
move.
change now? Yeah, why change now? Why
Exactly.
change my game now? And it's been working for me this long.
But it don't work if you try to go model your game after LeBron and you don't look like or run
LeBron.
like or jump like or anything like LeBron.
It don't work.
It
Don't
don't work.
Don't correlate.
Bro, LeBron looking at the offhand before he shoots the three. If you go out there as a regular body human and you try to do that, they're gonna block your shot.
Yeah.
If you go to the paint and there's 6 people there, or I'm not gonna say 6 people. If you go to the paint and there's 4 people in there, you have to pass it out. You have to.
Yeah.
When LeBron goes to the paint, he's able to pass it out because everybody's crashing because it takes 4 of y'all to stop me from dunking this basketball.
Yep.
Yeah. And then when he kick it out, it's someone open at the line, 3-point line to drain it. So
Exactly.
Could you
That
put 3
takes
on
me
him?
back to the Clay statement. Put LeBron with a Clay. Put LeBron with a Steph, a KD.
yeah.
When I kick it out, it ain't no question.
Yep.
Even a Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
You talking about a pick and roll with Joker and Jamal Murray. Think about a pick and roll with LeBron
And Jamal
and
Murray.
Jamal Murray.
That'd be dangerous too.
Yep.
And so the LeBron debate for me is not even really a debate no more. I just like the reason I keep talking about it with the people in the comments and stuff like that is because I like, first of all, I like keep the rowdiness up. And second of all,
Yeah.
I like to put it all out there because I know they're not.
Oh no.
You know
No.
what I'm
Nope,
saying?
nope.
I know how many people really skipping over facts and stuff when they're going into the LeBron debate.
When you start denying facts to prove a point, you've been beat.
Yeah. Facts. It's just funny though, like, I don't know. I think LeBron is cemented in the NBA. I don't want LeBron to retire no time soon. But just for the sake of my argument, I wish LeBron retired tomorrow. So I would show y'all literally the greatest basketball player we've ever seen. And how fast when LeBron retired, watch how fast we move the needle.
Yep.
On to the next. Whoever it's gonna be. I thought it was gonna be Ja, but he might not even he'll be around. But whoever the next
Right.
is gonna be, we gonna move the needle. They trying to do it while he's still there.
Yep.
Yeah.
They trying to move. They wanted to get that shit to Steph so bad.
They do.
But they couldn't because he's still there. He's still in the league. He's still winning. And then he beat Steph out of the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
He ain't got nothing to say. That's it.
Then
Actually,
Kyrie talking about coming to LA. Y'all better shut that. Hey,
shut
what's
that
his name?
shit
Adam
down.
Silver.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all better chill out. We're trying to start the new guard.
I mean, before Steph, I thought they wanted to put Kawhi up there.
Kawhi didn't allow them to because he ain't no talker or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Nah.
He said we need that Bronny and Braun combo. I want to see the Bronny and Braun combo. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about too before we get out of here.
What? And then Bryce.
Let them boys, man, let them kids live.
You start trying to pit them against each other,
bro. Every time they post something about Bryce, the whole comment section, oh, he's way better than Bronny. He's better than Bronny will ever be. Damn. That ain't the question here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let them boys make it, man. Let them boys be great. That's what they want to demise them. That's the thing is they want to talk about them, put them against each other, and bust up the family and do all that crazy shit, which I don't understand why. But that's what they're trying to make it out to. And it's crazy.
But I also think Bron's probably already talked to him already, like, yo, this is.
I mean, if they don't know by now,
we this is what you gonna as a being a James. This is what you gonna get.
Yeah,
they're gonna try to pitch y'all against each other. We family. Laugh.
Family he probably got that in.
Yep.
Try to, because if he don't, they gonna fold their asses up.
Yep.
Bronny about to be on the biggest stage that he's never been on at USC, especially with all this new shit going on.
Everybody gonna be watching USC basketball this coming up.
That comment right there. That comment right there. The reason they get on or try to get on LeBron's kids so bad is because MJ kids were straight garbage.
Marcus.
Straight garbage.
Marcus and Michael Jr.
Yeah, and especially the one that carry his name. Trash.
Trash.
That's what I'm saying. They want LeBron's kids to be trash so bad because Michael Jordan's kids was trash. And I don't understand it.
Lightning don't strike twice.
Hey, listen. No, they do if you work with it. So y'all might need to go back and learn a little bit more about Mike. He said we don't even care what their names is. Hey, speaking on GOAT shit though, you don't become the GOAT of your sport, and your kids be trash. I'm sorry.
That's not GOAT level shit.
That's on you, bro.
Yeah,
everybody's kids trash without that practice. Everybody's kids trash without that practice. I don't care what nobody.
Yeah, he wasn't spending no time showing them the game. But LeBron, them kids he got, boy, them boys.
That's all they know.
He there.
And then the daughter may mess around and be a big WNBA star.
Yep.
Hey. That's what I'm saying. It's levels to this shit. It's levels to this GOAT shit, bro.
Yeah.
GOAT pass. You don't think Tom Brady's son gonna be a damn good ass QB? You crazy? Yeah, you crazy too. That's crazy. If you don't think at least one of Tom Brady's son, hey, yeah, Melo's son is tough.
Oh yeah.
Me.
What college he going to?
Oh, if you would have said it, I could have told you.
Man, he ain't that old, is he?
He a junior, I think, this next coming up here. I think he 1 year younger than Bronny.
Oh, okay, yeah, I knew he.
They played against each other. They played against each other last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he 1 year younger than Bronny. I think they got on Bronny in them head too.
He's 16, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got on Bronny in them neck. Nothing. But that's what I'm saying. Bronny's game is so much like LeBron's. It's crazy. I feel like
Bryce got his height and his game, but yeah, Bronny is like his dad. He's all around player.
Yeah, he all around. I think he gonna shoot that. He going to Syracuse too.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that's good.
He received an offer from Syracuse.
Yep. So you already know he's gonna go try to win one over there, just like Pops.
Yep, it's like Pops.
I'm telling you, hey, your son gonna get it. If he want to play basketball, and obviously Michael Jordan's sons did because we seen him try to play.
Attempt.
Try. Try. That's key word there. Try.
How your pop's the biggest star at North Carolina and neither one of y'all got an offer from North Carolina? And the
That
same
tells it
coach
all.
and the same coach was there.
That tells it all.
Y'all went
Tells it
to
all right there.
Florida
He probably-
Atlantic.
He probably
Florida
sat him down.
Atlantic.
He probably sat him down now. Hey, Mike, I know you done did a lot for
We
we
can't
just
waste these
We
scholarships.
just can't make this shit happen. We just can't make it happen. It's gonna look worse on you if they come here and never touch that floor.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No. I think Roy what's his name? Roy Williams.
Roy Williams was the coach.
Yeah, it was Dean Clark.
Yeah,
was
Sons
the
came
coach.
through.
Dean Clark was the
Dean Clark-
coach when
yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Jordan was there.
I think Dean Clark was already gone, but still, Michael was probably donating all kind of money and
They wear his shit. What you mean? They wear his shoes. They wear the unit. Everything is Jordan.
your son, your son's
And
gonna
Michigan
Son
got Jordan
was down there wearing Rydell.
down.
No, I don't know when they came through. I'm sure Florida Atlantic had something.
And Rydell, that's that old school stuff.
Hey man, it's just sad, man. I love this sports stuff though, y'all. For real.
Oh yeah.
We on here. I know y'all see us on here going crazy. I respect Michael Jordan's game. First of all, I don't think he's trash. I'm just
Oh no, they went to UCF.
Central Florida.
Yeah.
Yep, they were Nike.
Don't wear
got-
the Jordan brand.
I got close. He said they get all the new releases. I'm telling you, the North Carolina cats be sued out, boy. Yeah, man. Hey, we appreciate you hopping on here, Derek.
All right, no problem, man.
Already, my boy, man. We gonna
For
see you around.
sure.
All right, see y'all. Y'all have a good trip, fam.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir. Appreciate it.
All right.
Already. Hey, man, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody hit the link
Hit
tonight.
that link.
Gotta love it, man. I know it's only Monday, man, but I need the mental health check.
All
You
right,
know how you
man.
doing, man, physically or mentally. What's going on with you, man? Physically, you taking care of yourself, and business wise, what you got coming up?
I mentally, man, I'm good. Just dealing with work. I'm tired. Stuff going back and forth. Price increases. People calling. But ain't nothing I can't handle. So mentally, man, I'm sitting about an 8. Physically, I'm dog tired. I used to think like that jet lag stuff was fake, but it is definitely real. What?
Bro, you went from Texas to South Dakota. That is not jet lag.
I feel like I was. I got
Jet
I was
lag
tired.
is time zone change.
Well,
But go ahead.
anyways, tired. Woke up this morning tired. Went to bed tired. Got up tired. So
Yeah.
just been a tired day. You know what I'm saying? But physically though, I'm feeling about 7. And then business wise, man, had a great show today. Spoke about it earlier with Chris Myers from Zulu Archery Outdoors. Got another show tomorrow with Tank Outdoors with Tank. So it's gonna be a good show. Hopefully, try to squeeze in like maybe 2 shows Wednesday just to have some banked up because the next couple months are gonna be crazy. And so business wise, man, everything's sitting at about I'd say about 9 right now. Always gonna be getting better.
Sir. Myself, personally, everything is good, man. Just ready to have a little break, little break from the work, even though I had a kind of little break last week too.
Little hustle and bustle.
Yeah, a little break from the hustle and bustle, man. Get to shoot my bow because I unfortunately haven't been shooting it very much, but get to shoot my bow, and just chill, man. I'm ready for it. But no, I'm feeling good, man. Personally, I can't complain at all. Give myself about a 9 there. Green arrows going up. Physically, man, I feel good. I'm actually about to go pop this blister on my finger right after this and get that all ready because I need that thing wrapped up and cleaned up before I get out there for show. And I'm just feeling good right now. My favorite time of the year right now, man. The summertime. I know it's hot, but everybody's more active. You know, it's a little bit easier to get going. You know what I mean? You're not all tight and stuff. You know, I just love the summer. So I'm feeling good physically right now, man. Give myself an 8 there. And then business wise, man, hey, Another episode in the books, man. Hella engagement in the chat. A bunch of viewers. I'm ready to see what these shares talking about when we get off here, and y'all just keep supporting us. And we're gonna keep putting out this content, keep doing these shows, keep bringing up the arguments, even if it's an argument we already went through. If y'all show that y'all want, y'all want to talk about it, we're gonna talk about it again. So man, just a big shout out to y'all, all the support that we've been getting these last couple of weeks, man. All the support we've been getting from the beginning. If you've been to day one, especially the people I see with these hearts and these flags by their names in the chats, man. Big shout out to y'all. I gotta keep saying it, man. We just having our way over here in the RTL, man.
That's it.
Team Dreaded Archer linking up for the first time in a long time to do what we love to do, and that's go out and shoot our bows, man. Connect with people. So if y'all see us out there on the mountain next week or this week, later on in the week, hey, come over, chop it up with us. Hey, you might even end up on camera on the interview, whatever it is, man. So y'all just come on out, come over, talk to us, chop it up, see where it goes from there. If you've never been to a Total Archery Challenge, this one probably sold out.
Yep.
This one probably sold out, to be honest. But there's a few every year, man. I advise everybody, if you shoot a bow for sure, and even if you haven't ever shot a bow, get one, get you some practice in, and go to attack. It's a great event, great people. Like I said before, man, everybody's out there helping everybody. It's one of my favorite events that I ever go to.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
the reason we've been back 3 years in a row.
Exactly.
Not very many things. You can ask Troy. There's not very many events that get me to come back. All right. There's not very many events that get me to come back on a yearly basis. He said, "Hey, you really think you would have beat me senior year? In what?
Name it.
In what?
Name it. You just got beat. Football, basketball, powerlifting, soccer, track, theater. Name it.
Hey, I don't know what he's talking about. He said football. Oh, come on, man. You was on the wrong. Hey, you was in the wrong state, baby. You was in the wrong state, baby. Hey. But no, man, I'm ready to get out there. So business wise, I gotta give myself a 10. He said basketball, Nick. No one talking to him. Oh, we thumped y'all's necks in basketball every time y'all even thought about looking our way. I don't know. We thumped y'all's neck. We played y'all senior year, didn't we? In the Gunslinger. Or yeah. Yeah, we played y'all in the Gunslinger where we throw y'all.
Ran him out the gym.
Hey, a long bus ride back for y'all, boy. Hey, man, football, man. I ain't gonna lie to you though. I don't know. I don't remember who y'all really had besides you back then. So I'm gonna go ahead and say y'all took that L. I don't say y'all are gonna take that L. Re-saved. He didn't save us. He just played how we played. I mean, he dropped 45 on y'all. That just says enough. He dropped 45 on y'all. But in football, I don't think y'all had no. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think y'all had no answers over there. I don't really remember.
No juice.
Yeah,
they ain't had no juice since 06, 07.
Yeah, I don't remember who y'all had over there back then. I ain't gonna lie. Who was y'all's QB? LG. Richard.
Nope. Just nothing. Damn.
Yeah. I know they on a little delay though. I know they.
Yep, he said, "Yep, LG."
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think y'all was gonna get us. I don't think y'all was gonna get us that year. We was kind of trash too though. Hey, I don't think y'all was gonna get us.
Bro, I wish there was somewhere where every team could play in town, like they do it here, like the they do the
It really wouldn't be no contest though.
The President's Bowl. He'd be dope.
I really don't think it'd be no contest though, because even it would have to be. You have to go back to like 2018, 2019 when PG was stacked with all them cats. That, you know what I'm saying, like the legitimate D1 cats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for them to be able to mess with Texas High. at the end of the day, we all know you've never been in a football game. When you can't sub,
It's a different
and
story.
that's what it'll be like for PG. Because when PG playing in their district, or when PG playing even in the playoffs and stuff like that against teams on their level, subbing doesn't become an issue because all their players is pretty much
Playing both ways.
on that level. No, I'm saying all them players is pretty much on that level. So when they sub, he might not be as good as their number one, but he can almost play with whoever else is number one or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not so much of a drop off that you're gonna notice. Now, when you get to playing teams like Texas High, where they legitimately 3 deep across the board,
They third string could go be a starter somewhere else.
exactly. So now when your second string come in, it's over with. At any position, wherever you sub at, they getting thumped on.
Yep.
And so that's why I don't think it really be a contest. I think Texas High would take that every year. They would beat every team in the city. Maybe there might have been some down years back in the day where LE was putting up good games against Texas High, or Arkansas High was putting up good games against Texas High, or whatever. But even in some of Arkansas High's best years, the L they had on their record was a thumping.
Was
to
a
Texas
thumping.
High.
Yep.
So
even the years they won state.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think if they did a whole city thing, the other games would be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
PG or the PG LE game been a blowout the past few years too, but the PG Arkansas High, the Arkansas High LE, you know what I'm saying? The LE the Arkansas High PG. You know, I think those games could be competitive in a sense. But as far as Texas High, unless it's like a stupid down year for them, it's not even gonna be close.
Yep, I have alternate like the first year it'd be of course LE Pleasant Grove gonna play. That's gonna happen. So I go LE, Arkansas High, Texas High versus Pleasant Grove, and what's that's 4 teams right there. That's it.
Yeah, because nobody else can compete. I know they like to think they can.
Unless you want to throw a Trinity out there against like a Redwater or something.
No comment.
Trinity versus Texas High's JV. There you go.
No contest. No contest, bro. Tell you, no contest. But that's another thing too. That's another thing too that messes it up is that LE and PG are in the same district. So then you have to play them. Your second time playing them will be in district. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to do that.
Yeah.
Regardless of what side you're on, you LE or PG, and you think the other team is better, you ain't trying to go get thumped by them early in the season and have them have that confidence coming in. Or if you a team you think you better and then mess around and be a close game,
you didn't
have to pull out. You know what I'm saying? So pull out some stops to get a dub. Then you're in trouble come district. So it's just a lot of stuff that mess with it. I don't think it'd be very competitive outside of the other games. Texas High, I think, will thump everybody. Just being honest with it.
Yeah, agreed.
But yeah, man. I'm ready for this trip.
Me too, bro.
Ready to
I'm
get out
counting
there.
the days down.
So for so, man. You got any last words for the people before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. Just if you're gonna jump into something and do it 110% and go all in.
Definitely gotta go all in, man. Y'all know it's summertime. Be vigilant. You shouldn't see that same person in the store over and over and over again. And when you're walking up to your car, you see them again. You know what I mean? Everybody has got to pay attention. Traffic is at an all-time high. It's just a crazy world we live in right now. Unfortunately, I wish I didn't have to say that at the end of every show, but I feel like I got to, man. So just make sure y'all keep your loved ones tight, especially them kids when y'all coming in and out of the stores, at the park, wherever you at, man. Just watch. Unfortunately, there are some people out here that don't mean you or your family any good. All right, so let's just be vigilant. Keep everybody safe. Keep yourself safe. The people around you, the people you care about. Always have it on you. I'm always gonna have mine on me. With that being said, this is season 5, episode 21.5. I am your host, Nick Reed, with my brother and co-host Trey Reed, Killer Cam, not in the back tonight, but my producer, Killer Cam. We are out.
What? I mean, it's been turning on with the Girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't come close to her.